Hello, everybody. Oh, my Discord's not working. They're not hearing you guys yet.
These travelers.
There we go. Now they can hear you all. Hello, everybody.
Hey!
We're
Hello.
here for
Hello.
hello. We're here for another D&D night. I'm gonna do a little recap of what happened last time. But before we do that, unfortunately, Birchley cannot join us tonight. He is overloaded with a lot of extra work, and he tried to get it all done, but unfortunately, that's just how life goes sometimes. So I will be playing Burkus, but I will be having kind of like in the background, being quiet, just following.
I will make sure that I am in character.
I will
and
make
method
sure-
acting.
Here, I will do an in-character thing right now. Ah, where am I? Oh my God, where did I go? Where?
Indistinguishable.
I'm in an ocean.
The robot.
My God,
Fuck
it's
is
like
it?
he's.
No, I know what a robot
It's like
is.
he's with us in the room right now.
Exactly.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and have a little recap. So, last time we continued right whenever they exited the sunken archive. They got ambushed by what appeared to be the Shroud, the Obsidian Veil, the secret 8th Guild of Gearhaven. But it was a ruse. They were members of the Iron Guard in disguise. And Tad, with his sexy whisper skills, won by himself. And
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Yes.
Sure.
Exactly how I remember it.
Exactly. And they all returned to the city, tricked a guy named Barney into going and keeping another Iron Guard guy distracted while they entered the secret chambers, talked with Nyx. She rewarded them with gold, a house that they can live in Gearhaven, and some information on where she believes a sigil shard is, which she said.
And don't forget about the elf that I saved.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Tamari saved an elf from dying and carried him around like a baby, but now he's in good hands of Buzz. So
Dragged him around the neck like a baby.
We may have immersed him up to his neck in cement 1 or 2 times.
yes. But yeah, the
Just
information
like a baby.
is the Tamari had a vision in the middle of the night, and then everybody left for a trip to a village called Calvinwald, which is 3 days travel north of Gearhaven. They're about a day and a half in, and right now they're in an autumnal forest. Oh,
Yeah.
here, just so everybody can see it on my screen. This is the forest. Ooh, neat looking, huh? Yeah.
Longest 3 days we've ever
Yes.
traveled.
And that's where we left off. Right after Burkus had a crazy vision. That's the story I'm going with. Burkus has had a vision, and now he's just like kind of like in shock. He's having a PTSD moment, just following closely behind, quietly.
Yeah.
He's
He might have
become
eaten some
catatonic.
mushrooms.
yes. And that's
I
where we
take
left
this
off.
moment to pickpocket him. No.
That's where we left off. So, everybody, you've entered this forest. What is your next move?
It feels good to be back on the road again. To feel the dirt under our feet, is it not, companions?
Are we heading to a town?
Yeah.
We're on the road to Caldwell. It's been a rough couple of days with you chaps, but
We're,
it'll be nice
we're
to
on
be
the
back
road to
on the road.
nowhere. Okay, so what do we see? Like, what do we see in the distance from where we are right now? Like,
From where you
do we
are,
need to
like,
roll? Do we need to roll for like perception or? Like,
You're a
what are we
paranoid
outside of
one,
it?
aren't
Do
you?
I sense any evil in this?
Oh
this
my God!
forest.
Jesus Christ! You're also paranoid. It's a beautiful forest.
It's just a
Beauty
tree.
can be deceiving. my
Greenery. You
It's
don't
not
know
easy
that-
being green, but it's beautiful. I mean, come on.
Listen, I find the ocean very beautiful, but it can also kill you.
The ocean arguably is dangerous, but this is a placid forest. I mean, I'm sure there's dangers, but let's not
Listen,
be
at any
too
moment-
paranoid.
listen,
You
at
say
any
that now,
moment-
Professor Tad, but we're going to run into some kind of goblins or werewolves or something, and you'll be like, oh no, I guess the forest actually was evil and Tamari was right. And maybe we should have let her bless the forest.
Okay, all right,
But
fair
whatever.
enough.
Would take our.
Can't bless the
that
whole
sound-
forest.
Bless
I
the entire
actually-
forest. Yes, let's stop right here.
Tamari,
I actually freaked out because, like, as I was moving forward, the bridge above my character just lifted upwards.
oh,
And I keep forgetting that this game
Yeah.
does that.
all right,
I
hold
think
still
that
for a
is just
second.
Mechanic.
Everybody hold still
Oh,
for a second.
right.
Tamari, roll a perception check with advantage.
Oh no!
I say that because of how you role played that moment just now. With advantage.
Okay.
So roll twice and take the higher number.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, you don't even need to tell me what the plus is. 19. You've already beaten my DC that I had for it. You hear some quiet arguing up ahead from just a couple of from multiple voices up ahead. It sounds like they're fighting over something.
You guys, I was right. I was right. There's voices in the forest. There's
Are they evil?
things. They might be evil. I don't know, but they probably are.
Well, hold on. That second part seems a little important. They might be evil. On what grounds do you make that judgment?
Because things are either good or evil. I don't know.
No, there's no in between. Okay, good to know.
It has been relatively quiet your entire trip, the day and a half that you've been traveling so far. This is the first time you've run upon something that's been like, wait, there's something going on.
Perhaps us rogues should steal up stealthy-like.
It wouldn't hurt
Yeah.
to get some info before we go blazing in.
I've
Yeah,
got those
Tad, you-
boots that make me extra quiet and stuff.
And you have all those disguises too.
That's true.
We need to we need to have at least some sort of closer encounter to make sure that we know what the hell's going on. So if we
I
can,
mean,
if we can
I
check
think this
out.
is pretty close. We're all huddled underneath this bridge.
All right. Well, should I roll a perception or?
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
I got a well, I got a 10 plus 3, so that's 13.
And what's that for? What was that roll for?
Perception, just
13. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just up ahead, Bilge. Like you could barely see it out of your. You can barely see it. Out
all
of,
right.
Just beyond the rock up ahead, you see leaning up against a tree, it looks like a humanoid figure, but they are impaled with a spear, dead.
Oh,
Well, that
Oh, this bodes well.
What do you see with your bare eyes, Bilge?
This is no
My
time
friend.
for jokes. There's a person murdered over there.
well, this it seems like someone up there has just been impaled. So
so the voices
Ma-
were evil.
My plans
Yeah,
to turn
I'm
into a
telling you.
busty vixen in need of rescuing are
Hi, Mama
probably
Stevie.
not the best then.
is that is that also a horse on its side? I'm
It-
sorry,
there-
I was like,
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say since you've since you looked ahead, there's also the adventurer's dead horse on its side as well.
Oh,
a dead
goody.
horse.
a dead
There's a person
horse.
impaled with a spear against the tree, and his horse dead next to him.
All right.
Eridon's
Well-
probably thinking lunch.
I rush over to the guy with impaled with the spear and start shaking him.
The hell?
You're gonna just you're just gonna go over there.
We don't know what else is over there.
That could
We
be an
don't
evil
know
corpse.
who impaled him.
Are you all right, Sam? Are you okay?
Ted.
Oh,
All
I
right.
got
Okay,
my
Ted.
boat already, just in case.
You hear from from beyond some trees, Tad, you hear, "Halt! We own this forest. Toll time." Yes.
Toll
yes.
House cookies, my favorite.
I want to see what they
I
got.
also pull out an arrow.
We be rich. You always say that. Then we end up with
I'm
turnips
all
again.
by my lonesome, so please come closer, and I will gladly pay your toll.
Oh,
I want to see
God.
what they got. We be rich. You always say that. Then we end up with turnips again. Turnips talk to me. I like turnips.
No, I've got lots of goodies, riches galore. Come on in.
Oh, dear.
Drop it where you stand.
I'm-
Frog
I'm
It's a
going-
little.
and bear.
Wait,
I'm just like it's too late. He's already like he's already announced himself, and I was like running like next to him, go like, for fuck, God damn it, Tad.
Can't keep your frog on a leash for 2 seconds.
Help, goblins! This bear is accosting me.
Oh my God. What do you mean? What are you
don't
talking
worry.
about?
I don't do that. I don't. Do
We're
that.
gonna take. We're gonna take from both of you, regardless.
What is up there?
Last chance.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say you guys see some goblins.
All right, fuck it. I shoot the goblin.
Okay. Okay.
Jeez.
Roll to
Very
attack. Roll to attack.
Yeah.
What are you
All right,
attacking with? What are you doing?
My-
Oh, your pistol, right? Okay.
My pistol. Yeah.
Okay,
So I
which
rolled
one?
a-
Which
a
one do you see
17.
from?
That one on the right of me, across the
We
closest
couldn't
one.
have.
Yeah.
We couldn't just lure them out. It's
That's
like-
what I was
This
trying
one-
to
this
do
one
by
here?
saying I was
You-
by myself.
This
And then
one.
you just.
This one here. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What did you roll to attack?
17.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, let's see the damage on this.
Mm-hmm,
I wanted to turn up.
Yeah, that's the one that was talking about turnips.
Just tired of turnips. I think.
No, they taught to turnip. Oh. I mean, I have like a ration. I could have just tossed that out. It's just been like, here, gobby, gobby, gobby.
What did you roll
I
in?
don't think that's an option.
What did you roll in damage?
These are just. I'm trying to find where my
Oh,
pistol
okay.
is in my inventory.
Everybody else, go ahead and roll for initiative, but don't tell me your roll yet.
God damn it.
We could have befriended the goblins.
Tad got the
Yeah,
first
I was
shot
like-
because he acted first.
You guys
so-
are infantilizing these goblins. These are people. They're just robbing us. Just because they're goblins doesn't mean they're not people.
You wanted a turnip. You...
He said he was tired of turnips and he wanted our shit.
No, he said he
There's a-
likes turnips.
Yeah, he said.
No,
I
he
like
didn't. That
turnips.
was
He
the
said-
opposite of what
No,
he
he said I like turnips. Turnips talk to me, is what he said.
Okay, one of
Yeah.
them said he liked turnips. The other one did not.
Okay,
Oh my god.
that's true.
All right, okay. 1d10 piercing with an additional 2d6.
Go for it.
Roll it.
Kind of made my dice block into like a pop-o-matic.
Pop-o-matic, pop. All right, that's
Pop-o-matic
15
rolls
damage
the dice.
altogether.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted the great big turnip in the sky. Here I come.
Listen,
no!
it didn't
And then-
have to be this way. That you killed a person
Frank,
trying to rob
no!
us.
Ted, this could have
We're
been like
gonna
the best-
fuck. You're gonna die, frog. All right, now everybody.
My god. We could have had like the
Listen.
best new character of the game.
Yeah, you didn't
That
kill
is
them.
arguable, sir.
All right, 20
I'm too
to
tired for
15 or higher. 20
Yeah,
higher than 20. Tell me to.
Oh, I'll roll one too. Yeah.
23.
Okay.
Great, now we got wrathful goblins. That seem to be very like seem to have the high ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any more 20 to 15s?
Oh, 2015? I got 16.
Okay. 15 to 10.
I got
yeah.
11.
Okay.
13.
Man, we'll never get to know Scrum the Goblin and his funny turnip obsession.
All right.
Was
10,
that it? Wait, is that
We
his
wanted
name?
to escalate
Scrum?
that.
I just made it up. I just made it up.
10 to 5.
We should just call him Scrum now. He's just
I got an 8.
fucking Scrum. I got a 5. Oh, I guess you didn't call in between that number yet. Sorry.
All right.
Scrum the turnip sage.
I've got the order for everybody now. So Rogar is up first. Let me go ahead and this music is way too gentle for this. There we go. All right, go for it, Rogar. You're up first.
Okay, from my position, what opposition can I see?
You can see a goblin right in front of you, hiding behind a tree. Clear view. This guy right here.
Big
Okay.
red shirt.
And his pants are
Is-
down.
Anybody else in? Could I try a perception test to see if there's anybody else in hiding?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
No, I think I'm too focused on the guy in front of me. I got an 11.
Right now, the only person you can see is the goblin rogue right in front of you.
I mean, that is a vibrant red.
Okay, so let's
Hey,
see.
he thought it blended in with the autumnal forest real well. Okay, they're goblins.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I know
you know,
he's
you know,
colorblind.
he's all right. He's color coordinated.
35.
We're just gonna
All right.
kill these goblins, aren't we?
He could be
Alright.
colorblind.
Yeah, it's just a little colorblind.
Just a little.
I don't remember anyone crying the last time we killed monsters.
I fucking love this already. It's so good.
All right, so I am going to take a shot at the guy in front of me.
Sure. And yes, Metal Man, everybody is level 4 right now.
First
They didn't
attempt.
need to kill the horse. I mean, the horse is defenseless.
Okay.
We don't even know if they did kill the horse.
It was an
or-
evil horse.
Evil
It's
horse.
an evil horse and an evil corpse.
We heard arguing, and I'm willing to.
The goblins are probably arguing over which one of us to eat and kill first.
that one broke me. I lost my train of thought. God damn
I apologize.
What did you
I
roll,
said a
Rogar?
Corpse of corpse.
A horse
rolled
is a
it.
corpse, of course.
I rolled a 9 for my first try.
Oh, yeah, that misses.
All right. I will try to follow up with the scimitar and see if that does any better.
Sure.
Nope, that's an 8.
Okay, that misses as well.
Okay, swing and a miss.
So yeah, this goblin, as you're running up to him, you're so focused on him, he looks over and sees you running at him, and he dodges out of the way of your two swings.
Okay, let's see.
Try to get
Well-
the drop on me, eh?
Yes, and you are well
were so-
prepared for it. I offer you my congratulations. And
You were so focused, you lost focus.
Yep, that's the end of me.
Okay. Well, it is his turn next, actually.
Okay.
So you come in, swing twice, and miss twice. And he retaliates. He pulls out.
Slippery little goblin, isn't he?
Yeah. He has a little spiked sword, and he pulls it out, and he tries to swing at you in retaliation. So
It's illegal.
that is a. That is a 15 to hit.
That is not good enough.
What? Bullshit.
I've got an armor class of 17.
Okay, he rolled a 17 then. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. All right. So you're both just missing each other a lot. And that's his turn. So Aerodon, you're up.
So this is the first time I'm trying to do this, but I have no idea what to do.
Okay.
How do I use Beast of the Land?
Let me pull that up.
You build
Is that like a
Pomeranian
summon?
out of dirt.
Is that a spell or an action of yours?
It's an... Looks like an action.
Where is that?
Oh, it's your bestial companion. Okay.
I think you magically summon a
Is it called-
creature. It's like a translucent ghosty.
I named it Flynn.
You gotta check out your Pokeball and then throw it.
Okay.
It's called Beast
Oh.
of the Land.
Yeah, it's just basically some kind of creature that he creates with a specific stat block, and based on the description of it as is, I think it's just already there with him.
Okay.
And so it can act in combat in addition to whatever he does. I think.
Oh, I see it. I see now. Flynn, yeah, your Beast of the Land has the following statistics. So yeah, you've got like a... What is the beast, by the way, just so we know?
I was thinking he would be a giant weasel.
Ooh,
Whoa.
okay. We got a giant weasel named Flynn. I see his AC and his HP. Okay. I think that would basically... Would he like be kind of like I don't know about this. This is new to me. But Flafty, would the Beast of the Land, would that kind of act sort of like a cleric's floating weapon ability, where they use like their bonus action to move the beast or
According
something?
to the rule, okay, it states as follows: in combat, the beast acts during your turn. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes is the dodge action unless you take a bonus action to command it to take an action in its stack block or some other action. You can also sacrifice one of your attacks when you take the attack action to command the beast to take the beast's strike action. If you have the incapacitated condition, the beast acts on its own and isn't limited to the dodge action.
Okay, so
Alright,
both
so-
Aerodon and the beast kind of like get a turn in the same turn then.
Yeah, so in theory, Aerodon would be able to do something using his action, and then if he chooses to use his bonus action, he can order the beast to take an action on its stat block.
One of its
which
actions.
In this case, it has its beast's
Okay,
strike.
got it. That makes total sense. All right, yeah. So basically, you move, the beast moves. Let me see. Flynn speed has. Oh,
It's like
Flynn
your
has a speed of
stand.
40 feet. So yeah. So Flynn
I need to
can.
find some new miniature for him.
Yeah. I might have one. Hold on.
Translucent ghost weasel.
A real missed opportunity to name him Fettuccine instead of Flynn. So
Yeah, that's real intimidating.
This was from Pathfinder Adventure Path way
Oh.
back when.
okay.
Fettuccine, kill!
Hello, my name is Aerodon, and I sell weasels and weasel accessories.
Weasel accessories.
They don't have a weasel in the list, but this is the closest I can get. I'll make him bigger.
Intimidating.
Dweezil?
That is a weasel. Well, I guess
Name
it's
him
like a
Dweezil
ferret.
Zappa.
Dweezil.
Weasel, Drazzle, Drozzle, Dro.
No, that's Frank Zappa's actual son name is Dweezil.
Oh.
Dweezil Zappa.
That's a
Bit
that's a
much.
big ass ferret.
I think
It's a
that's
giant
what's the-
ferret.
Weasel.
There we go. Danger
Okay.
noodle.
And I will make
I
him
have-
also under
I just
control.
look over. I just look
Liquefy
over
your
it.
fucking calf muscle.
I just look over to Aerodon and say, like, nice marmot.
Well, I want to share an image. This is from the Pathfinder Adventure Pet that I was talking about. He was large enough to ride.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. So he needs to be bigger.
Oh,
So
dang.
the
that's-
original
that's
size I had
Ben's
him
now.
was
Oh, wow.
fine there.
Damn.
It's bigger
Oh
than
no,
I am.
Burkus!
It's bigger than I am.
So that's what happened to Burkus this round.
He turned into
No,
a
no,
weasel.
Burkus is back
It's a
here.
wereweasel.
No,
Burkus
I'm
is
looking at
still-
the image.
Weasel.
He's
No, no,
tripping
I'm looking-
balls.
Burkus is still tripping balls. Yeah. He
Alright,
thinks it's
alright,
another
Weasel.
vision of his.
It's like, oh yeah, look, it's a giant ferret. No.
Okay, so I go. Then after my action, Glenn goes.
Your bonus action could be used to
Bonus
let
action.
your Flynn do his action. So yeah.
Okay, so
So yeah, his
Off.
action takes up your bonus action basically.
I see.
So if you wanted to, let's say, use bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark, then he wouldn't be able to use an action. He'd move, but no action for him. If that's how I understand it correctly.
Yep, you are correct.
Okay.
Does casting spells, is that a bonus action?
Depends on what it what the spell says. Your Hunter's
I
Mark
see.
is a bonus action. Your Zephyr's Strike is a bonus action.
I move here,
Okay.
and I'm going to just shoot at this guy.
Okay,
right
got it. Yep, roll for attack. You killed Strum! All he wanted was a
Get
turnip!
fucked. That's
24.
bullshit. Don't you play? I heard you planning to rob us and kill us. Don't fucking pull the high ground.
All right, 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits. How could
He
you?
has the high ground.
That is that's
We were brothers. We had a whole backstory.
that's just a basic 7 damage.
Boo fucking who? Everyone has backstories. This dead guy probably had one. This horse had a backstory.
They all had tragic backstories.
What about
Evil
this horse's
backstories.
backstory?
How much-
huh?
how much
We
damage
don't know the horse is evil.
Did that do to
7.
him? Sorry, 7? Okay, got it. Sorry about that. I hear too much
And then I'll
tad.
use my for
I've
my
got
bonus action.
plans.
I'm gonna have Glenn move up to this one.
Okay.
Get fucked.
Ooh,
Oh
Frank.
shit!
Meet
a
the
big
weasel.
That's a big fucking weasel!
Big ferret.
It also should be
And just
translucent
beast
and
strike
look
from
like a
behind.
ghost.
Okay,
Furry
beast strike.
python.
Oh, fun fact. If the beast moved at least 20 feet straight towards the target before the hit, the target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the same type, and the target has the prone condition if it is large or smaller.
Oh yeah, it's a goblin.
It's like a blink
Hey,
dog. It's
Wow.
That was about 20 feet. Yeah.
No, that was definitely 20 feet. Okay, so beast strike. So go ahead and roll to attack for your for Flynn. Because I think that's a +3 to hit. Yeah.
Its attack modifier equals your spell attack modifier. So D20
Which is-
plus
it's
whatever
3
your
for
spell
him.
attack modifier is.
Yeah, it's +3 for Aerodon.
So just D20 plus 3.
Mm-hmm. That's to hit. Yeah. Roll
11.
to hit. 11. Let me take a look. No, that misses.
It's flanking, so it should get advantage.
Oh, that's right. It is flanking because Rodar is standing right there. So roll again. Yeah. And see if you roll
21.
higher. Yeah, that hits. That's right. Yeah, since Rodar is standing right there, opposite side. Yeah.
And then damage, that's 8 damage.
You rolled an
it
8.
should be-
1d8
Oh,
plus 2.
1d8 plus
2
3.
Plus your wisdom. 1d8. Ew. Yeah, it's 1d8 plus 2 plus your wisdom modifier.
Which is plus 3. So it's 1d8 plus
So
3.
9.
All right, 9. And now you also roll an extra 1d6 as well.
Gotta be an easier way to find which dice I need to look for.
All right. Okay, so 10
1.
so 10 damage. 10 damage. And he is prone.
10 weasel damage.
Oh shit. Yeah. All right.
Or for roleplay purposes, Eridon just lets out a big whistle, and then Flynn comes in and he's like, "Finally, there you are." So, kick some ass.
Yeah.
Can
That's
you
pretty
all see that weasel, or am I hallucinating?
that's pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's a cool ranger ability. I like that. All right.
That is awesome.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Goblin 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
This goblin across the way sees what you did to his friend up on the rock with the high ground, Eridon, and he decides he's gonna try to shoot you back. He's like, that was rude.
I mean, you're not wrong.
All we wanted was some turnips, and you gotta be. I'll stop. I'm sorry. he pulls out. He pulls out his short bow.
Yes, the classic goblin currency, turnips.
Okay. It looks like he, right before he shoots at you, his short bow almost looks like it has like brambles on it as he's about to shoot it. So that is are you kidding me? A 10 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. So this goblin is going to take. He's gonna scurry. So for his bonus action, he's gonna scurry away and hide, and he vanishes out of view. All right, that's his turn. Tad, you're up.
Done poofed.
Sometimes you just win that way. Okay, I guess we have this goblin incapacitated over here, semi-incapacitated.
This goblin over here is prone, and in between two of your party members.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and like grab the goblin by the scruff and be like, "Who do you work for?"
I thought you were gonna grab him by the neck and then twist it and just like break.
I don't think Tad could I don't think Tad could do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Physically, he's not capable of doing that.
I'm gonna need you to roll an intimidation check.
Okay, yeah. And could I use my acting skills to pretend to be a scary person?
I'm gonna say that you probably should have stated that before. So just roll an intimidation check straight up.
Okay. What do I use for that?
Just roll a d20 and then add your intimidation.
Okay, gotcha. There
Yeah,
it is.
intimidation's one of your skills.
Oh, I actually don't have a negative on that. It's not huge or anything, but I can actually pull this off. Okay, 18.
18. Okay. He's prone on the ground. He has a giant fucking weasel standing like with its paw over top of him. He's got Rogar swinging two swords at him, and then a frog comes up and starts shaking him violently. Who do you work for? So
You have been tried, you have
He
been
is-
tested, and
he
you have been
is
found
shaking
wanting.
in his boots, and he just shouts out loud, "Oh, I work for the guy up there on the rock cliff. I work for him. Yeah, I just want gold and the tolls. We live in this forest.
You work for us now.
No, okay.
Yeah, tell your boss to come out.
We're gonna.
He's
we're gonna
right there.
find out
He's
that these are,
already
like, the
out.
villagers.
His turn is coming up after yours."
Okay, well we're holding. We're like we have your man
What are you
hostage.
talking about turns?
Lay down your arms. Come
Sorry.
out with your hands up. This doesn't have to end this way, or else we'll feed you to the weasel.
I just imagine Tad's like holding him and has like a gun against his head, and he's like, "All right, whoever the leader is,
It
Here
doesn't
it
have to be
goes.
like
Hits
this.
this
itself.
little gobbo's gonna get it if you don't come out."
Come out.
Your
I
hands
didn't
up.
use the G word.
All right. So is that what you said? Is that your turn? Are you done?
I'm like holding this guy and like shouting over towards where the
So you're holding your
he
action
said
to
the
like
leader
attack
is.
that guy. What's the specific specifics that you're holding your action for? Like
I've got
in case
like
they
I've got like my
in
hand.
case
my,
like they attack you or something.
Okay, I've got like me and the weasel are like on either side of him, and Tad's got his foot on his chest and like the revolver pointed at him.
Okay. All right, and you're holding your action in case like what they don't agree and they attack you.
If they move.
Okay,
or anything, we're like,
That's
"All
what I
right,
need is
come
like
out
a
and lay down
specific
your arms."
specific reason why you're holding your action. So, all right. So
Yeah.
with that, I'm gonna say you're holding your action. I'm gonna end your turn there for now since you're holding your action.
Yeah.
And it's this spellcaster up here, and he looks
What say
down.
you, spellcaster.
Give me a second.
Oh wow, he's up there.
Yep, they have the high ground.
I didn't expect it to be that high.
We are
Who
Anakin.
fuckity who?
Yeah.
I can jump up there. Don't make me come up there.
Okay.
All right,
I
he looks
will.
at you and he says, "This is what I think." And he starts casting. So, do you want to take this to go ahead and use your action to attack the goblin beneath your foot?
I think actually I'm gonna try and attack the guy casting the spell.
Well, you held your action specifically to attack the goblin underneath you.
Oh, I can only attack that. All right. If that's the case, then
Yeah, you can
What's it
hold your
called,
action to attack a specific individual, and then like once like you hold that action, that's what the action will be. At least in my eyes. So, yeah, if you want to go ahead and roll to attack, go
okay.
for
Then
it.
I'm gonna use. Okay, can I use that action to use a cantrip, or do I have to use the weapon I have readied?
Well, okay. Yeah, you had the pistol pointed at him, so I'll just say that you'll go ahead and just shoot.
I don't want to just kill a guy. Like this. It feels kind of wrong. It feels
You
like I
did 5 minutes ago.
Oh right, yeah, but he wasn't defenseless on his back. That's different.
It was the only one that
All right,
wanted
he's got like 4 health left. I non-lethal pistol whip him. I'm just gonna non-lethal.
Okay, sure, I'll allow that. You non-lethal pistol whip him. Go ahead and roll to attack.
I assume I have
Where
the
was-
advantage since he's on his back.
I
Yes.
don't know what his name is, but his brains are all
prone,
over
so
the,
yeah.
like.
He's prone, so that's an instant,
Okay.
advantage for sure.
It's Crumb and Scrum.
Scrum.
Oh,
Okay.
scrub.
All right, Scrum. Yeah, Scrum. Look, Scrum's brains are all over the rocks over there across the.
Oh my
All right, I rolled an 8. I roll an 8.
An 8 to hit.
Yeah.
That misses. But that was with
Alright.
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both
okay.
of them were 6.
Oh wow. Okay.
Plus my dex. I
Okay.
assume I was hitting him with my dex.
Fair enough. He like moves his head out of the way, like when you try to like pistol whip him, is what I'll say happens. This goblin spellcaster
Yeah.
is casting a ability around here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Even around his
Not
own.
just kill his own guy.
Yeah, he's even casting it around here. So, this is
You guys are a
for
bunch of dicks.
Oh,
Rogar, Flynn, and Tad, and the goblin on the ground need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Thrayon says at a point that apparently if a character is already grappled, there's like might be some thing that makes it so you can't miss hitting a grappled character.
I think if it's grappled, there's advantage to it, but he was already on the ground prone.
Yeah, we already rolled with the advantage.
Yeah, I don't think
we get any more
grapple
bonuses
means
than that.
automatic hit.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I
a
don't think
grapple
we
would
get
be
any
like an
more
opposed
bonuses
strength
than
check
that,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, con save of 22.
22.
Good
Good
on
roll save.
defense tonight.
11.
Does everyone in there need to roll?
Yes, you too, Tad.
Okay,
And I'll-
I got an 11.
11. Okay, and I'll roll his. Okay. Everybody, and what was Flynn's?
11.
11. Okay. All right. Yeah. Everybody resists except for the goblin. The goblin.
Oops.
You see his veins kind of turn purplish, and he starts
Oh my
coughing.
Aw.
Friendly fire, dickwad.
Evil.
Jesus.
And then this spellcaster up here
they're
is
the
like,
evil ones.
this one up
Repent
here.
your evil ways, goblin, and you may live yet.
This goblin up here shouts, "Oh, he's happy to die for me." And then that's his turn. So
Oh yeah, these are real nice guys. I'm glad
Sounds
we,
like a
we
mess.
spared a thought for them.
the goblin next to him pulls out his
Gonna
short
fuck you
bow
up, goblin spellcaster.
and is gonna try and fire at. No, he's gonna try and fire at Flynn. What is?
Not the noodle.
Yeah, what is Flynn's? Okay, here. Okay, Flynn's AC. I got it. All right.
Shoot the immortal ghost weasel. Yeah, good idea.
He shoots an arrow down
Is
to.
that plus my wisdom modifier or plus its wisdom
The weasel
modifier?
has its own stat block.
I see his
13
stats.
plus-
Don't worry, I see his stats. He has an AC of 14. Flynn does. It actually
Good
shows
God.
on my screen. No, the arrow
I
misses
heard that.
Flynn.
Oh, 13 plus wisdom modifier, which is 2, so that's 15.
On here it says
Not my wisdom modifier. The
Yeah,
Lens.
it uses the ranger's wisdom modifier, not the
Wait.
not the weasels.
yeah. That's
type
what I
of
thought. That's
damage
why-
I
I'm
was
does that?
confused.
That don't worry. D&D Beyond does all that automatically. I see it right here on. It says Flynn's AC is 14. His HP is 25. Speed 40. I've even got all his saving throws on here as well. So.
Okay.
So yeah, he's got. It doesn't matter. His AC is 14. He still missed. So Flynn is fine. And that's his turn. Burkus's turn. So let's see. What would Burkus
Burkus
do?
is high off his gourd.
Burkus is high off his gourd, so we're gonna skip his turn. No, I'm not gonna be that mean.
It's gonna do something.
Our action economy is out of control anyway.
So I'm gonna just the table talk right now.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Yeah.
anyone have anything that is an explosive in their inventory?
Seems like something that I should buy, but I don't currently. might not.
Yeah, I'm just curious if anyone has anything
Um,
like that in their inventory.
Other than the
Kind
bullets in my
of.
gun, nothing.
I have a bag of flour I could chunk at somebody, and if somebody has like firebolt or something, they can ignite it, but it's not really an explosive.
Right.
Burkus is gonna use.
Cool combat attack though.
I'm gonna have Burkus use.
You know, you guys still have. Sorry, guys.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna have Burkus use Starry Wisp against this goblin here. So that is a natural 20. Of course, I roll really good whenever I'm playing as the heroes.
Great.
All right.
I think Professor Tad rolled bad enough the last 2 games for.
Y-
everyone
right,
for a
yeah.
long time.
Okay, so that's 12 damage to this goblin. He's dead.
Wow.
How do I measure distance in this thing?
It's on the bottom right. It's the toggle rulers.
Yeah, it should be.
And
If you press M, that should toggle the rulers.
Oh, why? Thank you.
Yeah. I've been like I measured like where we are compared to those goblins up there on the cliff. They are high up.
They are, because of their height, they also get a little bit of range, a little bit more range.
Yeah.
Goblin
so-
3 is going to use his short bow and try to attack Burkus, because Burkus just killed his friend. That is a 17 to hit, which hits Burkus. Alright, so that is. That is 1, really? So plus 3, 4 piercing damage to Burkus.
So
Yeah. Hey, I'm sure he expects some things to go down. All right, Tamara, you're up. Uh-oh.
Aaron's stream is borked.
Yeah, I fixed it. Sorry about that, everybody. It should be good now.
There it goes. 20 years later.
All right, I'm going behind this evil horse and
Gonna
Oh,
resurrect
yeah.
this horse. To
This
prove that
evil
it wasn't
horse.
evil.
Oh my god.
can I use spare the dying on the horse?
It's dead. No. If it was incapacitated, like knocked out, yes, but it's dead.
Okay, okay.
it is
Fine.
ceased to be. It is noble.
Is this guy up top like at least 120 feet or closer?
Let me see where you are. Which one? The spellcaster?
Yeah, spellcast.
The spellcaster is 57 feet away from you, even from height distance. So,
Okay.
oh, hold on. No, hold on. That messed up.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, it is like. I think it's like 80 feet or something.
Yeah,
Or-
50,
really?
51 feet from where you're standing. Look at that.
Alright.
I even got it perfectly.
Yeah, I see. The only spell I have that can reach that, well, the one that'll probably work the best. I'm gonna use Moonbeam,
Oh,
and they need to make a Constitution saving throw of 15 or higher.
okay. Real quick, let me take a look at your Moonbeam. What is Moonbeam? Where is Moonbeam on your list? Oh, there it is. I see it. It's a 5-foot radius. Okay, so actually, yeah, you can cast that like literally like right here, Foofy, and you can
Mhm.
get both of these guys in it.
Sure, I'll do that.
So, all right, Moonbeam on the spellcaster and the archer, and Constitution saving throw. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Yeah. All right. So spellcaster rolls a 6, and Goblin he rolled a 4. So no, they both fail.
All right, so I'm gonna cast Moonbeam, and I'm gonna say Moon Prism Power.
How did I guess?
And they take 7 damage.
7 damage each.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right, and Moonbeam is now stuck there, so if they stay in there or if they leave, they take damage too. So.
Yeah.
All right, Varus, you're up.
By the power of the moon, I'm gonna punish them.
Well, the power
My
of
guiding
the moon.
moonlight.
I'm gonna come over here. And which goblins were the one hit by Moonbeam?
Right here, these two. Up on the mountaintop.
One's up on the cliff.
And so
Yep.
to not receive further damage, they have to leave.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the spellcaster.
Okay.
He has to beat
Nasty.
a Wisdom of 13. Wisdom saving throw of 13, I believe.
Of 13. Let me make sure actually that that's what that says on Moonbeam. A creature. Hold on. A creature also makes this save when the spell's area moves into its space, and when it enters the spell area or ends its turn. Okay, so yeah, Hold Person is a good thing. So, 13 you said?
Yes.
Okay. That's a fucking 2. So no, the spellcaster is now held. Held in place. Just can't move.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, enjoy your moonburn!
Are you rethinking your vile ways, goblins? This doesn't have to be this way. We'll give you a chance to surrender and stuff.
Lots of moon power.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. So paralyzed. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Bilge, you're up.
All right. I'm probably just gonna like walk up here for a second. Let me see what my range is here. Wait, it says 80 feet. Wait, am I not doing this right?
80 feet for what? Your shotgun?
Well, like from me to this sorcerer goblin here up here. Is
Oh,
that, like,
let me
because-
actually. From it probably is about the same
Because I-
from you.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think I'm like using it wrong.
Yeah, from you.
so,
Yeah, from
okay.
you to the goblin, it's only 48 feet. This
Okay,
to
alright.
the spellcaster, it's 48 feet, but to the archer, it's 50, and this archer, it's 48. So yeah, you're within range of all three of those
Okay.
guys.
All right. Well, I am in range of them, so I'm just gonna take my shotgun, and I'm gonna try to like aim at the sorcerer.
Okay.
So that is gonna be like. So first off, I have to see if I hit. So
Yeah. Roll
I-
roll to attack.
give me a second. I need to turn on a light. I've been like working in darkness this entire time.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ah, fuck. So I did I think a 7 plus nothing. It's just or what was it supposed to be? It was supposed to be like what is my plus?
Let me pull up your
Well, either way,
sheet.
it's like, yeah, I'm trying to. God, I'm trying
Shotgun
to
is
remember how this
shotgun
looks.
is a
Oh,
plus
it's plus
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 8.
8.
Probably doesn't hit him.
That unfortunately misses. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, and I lose a.
A shotgun
I
is a
lose
good weapon
bullet.
for you because you're not that good of a shot.
Hey, I killed like 3 robots in one blow.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You-
awesome from close range. You're shooting a guy on a cliff.
Well, all
He's
right.
got a point.
Well,
There's a valiant effort. I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm just like making an observation about your character.
well, I'm trying to think of like if there's anything else I could do, but I don't think. I think that's like. I think that's really just my.
I think you could throw something as a bonus action.
What is he gonna throw? His shotgun?
Yeah. What am I gonna throw?
There's a spear in the chest of that guy
Well,
next to you. There's a spear.
look. What? Okay, so originally, what I was thinking is like I have some oil. Like I'm sure
Oh.
it's like in a container. I figured what I could do was I could just throw the container of oil up towards the
That works really well
towards
with
the
what I have
cliff,
in mind for my turn. Yeah, you should.
and
do
then
that.
someone
That
else
works
could
really
have
well.
like and someone else could have like shot it with a fireball, but I don't think I would be able to do that. So, just I really doubt that that's going to like help us at this point. So I think I'm like I'm a close range guy. All right, so let's.
I think you
move
could
on.
use,
Someone
because
else.
it's like, let me do some tabletop D&D lawyer arguing. That
All
as
right.
a warrior, I think that you arguably for throwing an object, like a chair or a rock or a table or a person, that you would use your strength stat rather than your dexterity. You're not trying to use your dexterous like skill. You're just trying to yeet something.
Well, I've
kinda what
already
we
used
need.
my shotgun. So do I? What if you? I don't know if I have a bonus action.
I would allow
To
it.
throw a
do
bottle
that.
of
I
oil.
would allow you to use your bonus action to throw a flask of oil up there using your strength, which is +2. So
All right. So okay. So I'll
actually,
do
hold on.
that. I'm.
uh,
Yeah, it's a totally reasonable thing to do. You throwing a potion or a jar.
Oops,
of
I didn't mean to
oil
do that.
That is a bonus action.
Mhm.
actually, it would be +4 for you to throw
Yeah.
an item. So go ahead, if that's what you want to try and do.
Wait, what is it? Oh, right. Because it says this is that a saving throw?
No,
Because it says +4. Am I say?
yeah, that would be the strength saving throw, but no, like just it's fine. Just throw your flask of oil, roll
I'll
a
roll,
d20,
okay.
and add 4 to it.
All right. Okay, please. All right.
You
I
also probably
rolled.
consider it an improvised weapon.
I rolled a 13. That's +4.
Yeah,
Or
so
was it
17.
2?
No, 4 would be
Okay, so-
17. Yeah, that your flask of oil
13,
flings up there.
Yeah, 17.
Yep, your flask of oil flings up, like with all your strength. Phew, and this flask of oil, phew, 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 and splashes and lands on both of these goblins here. They are now covered in oil, and they're like, "Wah!" All right.
Suck
All right.
oil.
And it's like,
Heads.
did you want to move any, or are you done?
And well, no, I don't think yeah, I think that's about it for me. I'm
Okay.
just kind of like, hey, anyone with fire?
Okay.
Oh, I got something for you,
You
baby.
got the
Just give me
idea.
wait till my turn comes.
All right.
Uh-huh.
We are back to the top of the round with Rogar.
Okay, let's see.
Rogar.
Let's see. Measure.
Measuring man.
Measure for measure.
Okay, so
Measure
I'm
for
going to
treasure.
move. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move over. Nope, too far.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to use my action to do a combination of dash and jump over the water to get to this staircase over here.
Okay.
Let's see. Come on, measuring tool. I would like you to react, please.
You're not wrong, Thrayon, but he rolled high enough that he would still hit him anyway. So,
Let's see. So, jump. And
you guys
Okay,
watch as Rogar
and-
runs off and goes, "Whoa," jumping over a
Yeah,
river.
exactly. Okay, we'll see you later then.
Okay,
When you gotta
and
go,
that's
you
it
gotta
for me.
go.
Is that your turn? Oh, yep. Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. So this
Got to
goblin
whiz.
that's prone right now, but between you both, he stands up. So that's half his movement, and he's sitting there going, "Ah, ah, ah, ah." Let me
He's
see.
still like sick and stuff, right?
Yeah, he's coughing. He's sick.
Can I like talk to him while I see him do this?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you go ahead and talk real quick.
Your own leaders have turned on you, Goblin. You can take this opportunity and we will spare your life, but if you draw your blade against us, we will not hesitate to strike you down.
Roll a persuasion check
Are
With
we
a-
the baddies?
with advantage.
Are we evil?
Yeah, definitely.
Are
This
we
is
the
like
bad
this-
guys?
This is the
Give me a
second
break.
time that we have like a felled enemy, and we're just swaddling them until they're like, "We will
Are we
spare your
the
life."
yeah, are we the baddies? Give me a fucking break. We spare half the monsters we fucking fight. Yeah. What was it? Damn it! I missed what I rolled again. I just missed what I rolled.
Persuasion.
Yeah. Okay. I persuasion. 10.
10. All right. Yeah, he stands up. He's coughing. He's hacking. He's like kind of freaking out. And he like looks at you and he just drops his sword on the ground. And he skips
Okay.
his turn.
All right. We'll heal you if you be cool. Be cool, man.
It's Aerodon's turn.
Just be cool, man. Be cool.
Don't make me have to use this thing. Keep it on me.
All right, give me one. Who's alive so far?
This guy, you can shoot this guy and kill him.
Kill the goblin
Really
with fair.
sad.
Yeah.
Really sad.
That would
Spare
it would
your
be funny.
life.
I mean, that would be really funny.
And
I
then
can't
there's-
argue with the humor of
There's
that.
there's 3 guys up here. There's 2 archers and the spellcaster. The spellcaster is being held right now within the moonbeam, and then there's a hidden goblin somewhere
Whoa.
around here.
Ooh, hidden goblin. It's like a highlights magazine puzzle.
Don't you remember he went into hiding?
I remember that goblin weenieing out.
Yes. He scurried
I'll
away.
try and take a shot at the one being held up by Moonbeam.
Okay, the one. Okay, so the sorcerer.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Well, are you? I'm sure you're within range.
Take your swing.
With a, let's see, I'm right.
Oh yeah, you're within.
Somewhere
You're
in
fine.
this
You're
forest
fine.
is a hidden goblin.
Yeah, you're within range. You're fine. So yeah, go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, that hits.
That does 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
I'm not. So, what are your guys' plans for this particular goblin?
I mean, we said we wouldn't kill him. I mean, maybe we could heal him and get some information about the area after the fight is over. If y'all want to kill him, go ahead and kill him.
Right before your turn, he dropped his weapon, freaking out because he's between a rock and a hard place. Basically, he's poisoned by his own guy, and he's in between
His own boss shot him with
a
fucking beams.
crazy-looking frog and a
Blades.
giant fucking weasel.
Flynn's going to retrieve that weapon
Okay,
just to get it out of reach of the goblin.
sure.
And since you guys want to keep him alive, I think that's just going to be it for Flynn as well.
All right, so Flynn's holding the weapon but not
Lasso
moving.
him up or something. Do you have a
Yeah.
rope to
Okay,
lasso
got it.
him up
All
with?
right.
He's just staring directly at the goblin.
All right, well that is your
with,
turn.
with the sword in his mouth.
Yeah, fucking got fucking wolf Sif, weasel Sif here. All right, so let me see. 1, 2, 3. Move him here. All right. From out of the woods, an arrow comes flying out of the woods toward Bilge from this guy over here. He has come out of hiding to try and fire an arrow at Bilge, which he
Oh,
gets
there's
a.
another guy. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
he's
guess
the one who
that was
went
the
into
hidden one.
Yeah, that's the one who went into hiding. He rolled a
Hidden goblin.
he rolled a 10 to hit. So
Yeah, I got 13.
yeah, it just the arrow. He's kind of far away, and you just kind of like bat it away with your with your axe. Clink. That's his turn. Tad, you're up.
Okay. All right. Professor Tad moves to the riverbank over here to get a clear view of the goblins on the cliff, and starts casting a spell, and conjures a chromatic orb of fire energy.
Oh,
So like,
jeez.
Professor Tad's just like literally like summoning a Kamehameha, like a ball of like fireball energy, and then taste flames, goblin. Yeets it up the cliff, and I'm gonna roll. It's an evocation spell.
Okay.
Instantaneous. So I roll this is a fun spell, so I roll 3d8s. And if any of them, or if 2 of them are the same number, then it chains to the next enemy, and I get to roll 3 more d8s.
Okay. Is there any like 2-hit feature there?
I don't believe so. I think it's an instantaneous. It's an evocation spell. It could also just deal no damage too. It's kind of a gamble.
What is it called? Chromatic orb. Okay, hold on. Oh no, there is a
Yeah.
2-hit. It's a +3 2-hit
Where
DC.
is it to hit? Oh, it doesn't have that in the app. Where
It's on D&D Beyond. It says chromatic orb, right? Is what it's called.
Oh, there it is. Plus, it's when I'm inside the spell description, it doesn't have that there. I'm done.
That's fine. Yeah,
roll
that's
to
2 hits. So go ahead and roll 2-hit.
All right.
Because I think
So I
yeah,
just do
Varus
plus
has
3?
that. Yeah, it's D20 and +3
Okay.
to that.
I rolled a 7 plus 3.
10.
Yeah.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Do I also add my spellcasting modifier to that?
Yeah. What's your spellcasting modifier?
Uh,
+3.
Yeah.
And
So-
you're
Is there
attacking
anything
the spellcaster?
Yeah.
Because the spellcaster's paralyzed, so that should.
Oh no, I'm paralyzed. Yeah, automatic hit. So yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Thank you, Flafty.
Thanks, 5D.
Welcome.
Okay, now rolling the damage.
I completely forgot. Sorry. Yes, roll damage.
That's all good. You want to
Isn't
protect
there
your
also
goblins?
something because they're covered in oil or something? Or...
That's that. Well, don't worry. We'll get to
Yeah,
that.
that's coming.
That's why
Alright.
I chose
They
fire
oiled
damage.
up these goblins.
Oh my god.
Oiling up these goblins. Oh my.
Go- Let's get Goblin Massage on Steam right now.
Okay, it doesn't chain, but it does 14 damage to the bleed spellcaster goblin, plus whatever fire damage from the oil.
Okay, 14 oh gosh. Okay, hold on.
I don't know if that ignites the oil that is already it's soaked all the other.
Yes,
goblins.
he is now. He takes the 14 damage of fire, and now he is ignited, meaning he's also going to take fire damage on each of his turns until he puts himself out, which he can't because he's fucking paralyzed. He has to break out of that first.
Well, now I really feel evil.
See what your villainy gets you. Taste the fire of justice.
All right, so that's 14 damage. And now, okay, now it is his turn. If that's the end of your turn, I mean.
I guess with my bonus action, I'll pickpocket the goblin down on the riverbank with my invisible mage hand.
Oh, the one that you killed.
No, the one over here, this guy. How do I mark
This
something?
guy? Or this
the one,
guy?
the one previously hidden, the previously hidden goblin.
Oh, him over here.
Yeah.
Okay, you're pickpocketing him. All right. Roll sleight of hand for your mage hand.
Okay.
Which one are you pickpocketing? The one whose brains are on the floor, scrumbled?
No, this one.
No.
The one that shot at
Oh,
you.
okay.
Grumble.
Oh. I can't
Rumble and
keep
grumble.
forgetting his name. Scrum, Scrap, Scrooble.
Scrum's
Scrum
brains
diddy
were
old.
scrumbled.
Jesus.
All right, that's a 16.
All right.
My mind is scrumbled.
Yeah, your mage hand manages to pry out of the pockets of the goblin 3 gold, which is all the gold it had on it.
Ha ha! All right, the mage hand just throws it in the goblin's face.
Congratulations.
The mage hand just throws it in the goblin's face.
All right,
Should have
fair
had a
enough.
turnip as well.
All right. Goblin spellcaster. He is paralyzed. He can't do anything, but he's gonna have to repeat his saving throw to try and break free. So saving throw with a nat 3, he fails, so he is still paralyzed. Meaning he now takes more damage from Moonbeam. Roll 2d8.
And
Tamari?
Is he also still on fire?
Yeah, he's
I thought
he's
it
on
was
fire.
2D. Is it 2d10?
Thought it was 2d. Is it 2d10? Is it's 2d10? Roll 2d10. If it's 2d8, roll 2d8. I don't know which one it is.
Okay, how do I get rid of? Hold on. I want to get rid of these 2d8s.
Right click it.
Seamus the fox. No, my bus fare.
16.
Wow. Okay, so 16, and he's also on fire, so he take. God, he takes.
Dead.
He takes 4 extra fire damage. So this this goblin spellcaster is like, no, dead.
Gotta get this
Falls
dude
down
some
the
aloe
cliff in
vera.
a fiery blaze.
The surrender option is still on the table, goblins.
He's a pile of ash.
He is a pile of ash on the cliff tops.
Seriously, goblins, do you
This-
want to surrender?
This goblin here is shooting an arrow at Professor Tad
All right, asshole.
with a
Take your swing.
nat 1. God, I rolled a fucking nat 1.
Wow.
I have to make some kind of
Surrender's
terrible
looking
issue
pretty
for the,
appetizing.
Okay, since I rolled a fucking natural 1, a critical failure, this goblin is scared out of his mind, but he's about to run, is what he was going to do. He's about to shoot and then run and retreat. But what instead happens is he aims, tries to fire, he missteps on one of the rocks, falls down to his fucking death, and he's dead.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, pff,
Hey,
prack. You see as this goblin starts rolling, prack, prack, prack against the rocks, and then goes. Yeah, exactly.
No,
The
not
old
wrong.
goblin field gorge.
And now he's dead.
You see what
I mean,
happens?
It was
if
a
you don't
critical
surrender.
failure, so I mean, I had to do something. All right,
The
Burkus
gods
is just
willed it. You saw it.
Burkus is gonna come up here, and what is Burkus gonna do?
What
Have an
would
out of
Burkus
body
do?
experience.
Right, another one. Might as well at this point.
See the
Looney Tunes goblin death.
All right, he's gonna use Thorn Whip. So a vine-like whip
Stinky.
covered in thorns lashes out toward this goblin here, and that is a 18, so that hits. So that's 1d6 piercing damage, 5 damage to the goblin, and he is pulled 10 feet closer. So he like lands in the water. And that is his turn.
Not a good day for goblins.
All right, this goblin up here sees what happened with his friend, decides not to take an action, and just retreats.
Bye.
slippery rocks. Nasty chips.
Nice meeting you.
Run! Gold's not worth this.
Definitely not.
All right, Tamari, you're up.
Okay, we got a fleeing goblin.
A fleeing goblin on the top cliff top, a goblin here in the water.
Yeah.
There's a goblin in the water.
Yeah, this is the one that Burkus thorn whipped and pulled closer.
Taking a bath.
Yeah.
Who I
Okay.
pickpocketed.
Oh, by the way, he's bleeding really badly. He looks really hurt. But he's still like looking at the group like like bow at the ready.
All right, I'm gonna use Sacred Flame.
Okay.
and he needs to make a dex saving throw of 15 or higher.
All right. Nope. Goblins suck.
It's a 5.
All right, he's dead.
Clearly.
I'm sorry, goblin.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm not.
sorry at all.
That. Let me think. That. Man, I'm never doing goblins or book swarms ever again.
I like the goblins.
No, I'll do goblins again. I'm just
They
kidding.
were hilarious.
Technically it's Varus's turn, but this goblin up here has retreated and scurried to hide. So I'm gonna go ahead and end combat here.
Okay.
Dad, go after
We did
him.
it.
All right. I take out the bag of holding and walk up to this goblin, and I just put it over and just shove him into the bag.
What?
What?
Wait,
Wait, what?
We'll deal with
What?
this later. We'll just bring him along.
What do you
There's
mean
nothing
you're
else.
doing this later?
It's
There's
got a
nothing in
limited
there.
air
Kidnap you?
supply in there. It's gonna
A
suffocate.
bunch of nerds know that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So we're kidnapping
I-
you.
I'm
Are we
confused.
gonna forget about this goblin like 5 more?
How much air
Like,
can a
knife into
goblin
this?
use, really? I mean,
All right.
come on.
Let's go put
Okay,
the
so-
evil
Leave it open
dead
a
horse
crack.
corpse.
Okay, so I have a question that I wanted to ask at the beginning before we got into the fight.
Okay.
I want to ask the DM, was the voice that we heard arguing with the man who's now dead against the tree the same sounding as the voice of the goblins?
Yes.
Okay then, so the goblins were the fucking piece of shits that killed this man.
Yes. They were
Arguing
arguing.
over what
The
to do
man
with the body,
arguing with the
probably.
horse.
Yes, they were arguing over.
They were arguing with the horse.
They were arguing over who was gonna get what
Listen,
of the loot that they got from this guy. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
there was a goblin fight. A horse was involved.
The
I
guy got
want to-
stabbed.
It got a little out of hand.
Can we like look over the horse and the corpse and investigate or
Yes.
medicine check?
Investigation
Of
check.
course.
Yes. Investigation check first. What are you doing to this goblin? You're stuffing him in your fucking bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just
he-
putting him in the bag of
Ted
holding for
just-
now.
You're stuffing the goblin in the bag of holding.
Put the horse in there
Yeah.
too.
Hold on.
No,
the
why not?
horse will
Let's just
smell
put-
it up.
Let's just put the horse corpse in the bag as well.
There's nothing in there at the
Jesus
moment, so I'm just gonna put the goblin in there. He can't do any damage.
There's nothing in
We haven't put anything in there.
So yes,
Yeah,
there's
We just
wait a
got
minute.
it.
What about all
D&D.
this?
Here's D&D rules,
What about all
just so you
this-
know. In the bag of holding, it is potentially possible to force a humanoid creature into the bag of holding. It would be cramped, but the
Mhm.
creature would eventually suffocate due to lack of breathable air.
Eventually, being the hero goes.
Just keep his head out. and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I pull the drawstring up around his neck, so he's like literally just
Oh
like
my
a head
God!
popping out of a bag.
What the fuck am I dealing? I didn't agree to this. All right, fine. You've got like a goblin head sticking out of the bag of holding.
Pretty
You-
cool,
For
right?
fuck's sake.
I give up. I
What the
give
fuck
up.
is wrong
I-
with you guys?
Can-
Now you can ask
we-
any questions you want,
can we
and I
just-
throw them on the ground in front of the party. All right, ask away.
Listen,
like a
listen.
crystal
Let's
ball.
investigate the body, okay?
All right.
Let's-
What did you roll
I'm-
for
I'm ready to
investigation,
just
Tamari?
investigate this dead body. and what
We'll,
this
we'll
is
talk
all
later,
12,
Goblin.
A 12. Yeah, it's been stripped clean of any loot by the goblins. The goblins looted him fully. The only thing left is maybe a few moldy turnips or onions. It's a farmer.
Okay. Can I determine if this
Oh.
horse is evil?
You were very sure that
no,
this
no,
horse.
I want to know that too.
You're very sure that this horse was not evil. It was simply doing its job transporting this farmer.
It wasn't an evil horse after all.
Thank goodness.
You almost sound.
I'm guessing the
disappointed.
farmer was also not evil. The farmer.
Can
Like,
I
are
go
we
get this
de-
guy's
listen-
soul? I have
Why?
that lantern. I just need more souls for my lantern.
By the way, that has not happened since the very beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
You just like
I'm gonna
rubbing
go
the
over
soul
here
of
and
your
wave.
lantern on this dead guy.
Yeah,
come
I'm doing
on.
that.
Come on.
Come on, dude. You have your soul
All right,
scroll? Come on.
I slap the goblin gently.
Nothing
I'm like,
happens.
Wakey.
What did you do?
How many more goblins? How many more goblins are out there?
Oh, he's like,
Question number one.
all right. He's fucking frightened to death, half in a fucking bag of holding. He's like, the only ones left is me and the one that ran away. We're just a group. We lived here in this forest. We were stealing loot from any passersby.
Is there any other dangerous things we know about? Think of it this way: the more useful
Where's the
information
town?
you have for us, the more likely it is that you won't go into the bag.
But there's nothing else around here.
In the entire forest.
No.
What is your name, Goblin?
No rumors or anything? No information? Yeah, what's your name?
Oh god.
What was that from
Give it a
Aerodon?
moment.
What was that from Aerodon?
what
Give
is
it a
your name?
moment.
What?
I thought I heard Aerodon go. I thought you heard you going, "Oh God," or whatever. Was that you?
I think it was Bilge.
Oh, was that Bill?
No, that was me.
Oh.
How out
I'm
of
sorry.
character.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Out of character. Quit.
No,
Oh,
Goblin.
Sorry, my name.
Fucking
Stop
Goblin.
stalling, Goblin.
My
What's your name?
sorry,
Fast.
my name
Fast.
is-
What's
my
your
name
name,
is
Goblin?
Zip.
No thinking.
My name is Zip.
Zip the Goblin.
My
Is that
name
right?
is Zip.
Slap him. I
I'm
slap him.
Zip. Zip. I promise. Zip the Goblin.
Okay. All right. I believe you. I believe you.
I swear to God, are we the baddies? Chat, are we the baddies?
He might be a good political leverage
Here's
or
a
something.
Alright,
here's
who
a
wants
vote
to
for
heal the
chat.
goblin? Who
Is
wants
the
to heal
party
the
good or
goblin?
evil? Right, good or evil in
I-
Heal
chat.
the
I can-
goblin.
I'll heal the Goblin. I'll heal the Goblin. How do I
Heal the
healing word
goblin.
via con Dios?
Okay,
you.
sure.
Where's the
Thank
Where's
you.
the town? Where's the town? Where's this?
It's you're still a day and a half away, so
Okay, all right.
All right, I healed him for
This-
the 8.
okay.
All right, Goblin. Here's how it's gonna be. You're now the new Goblin
Oh.
chieftain. You rule these lands under our
Jesus.
Do you see
ordinance.
you see his head turning around in like the bag of holding? Yes, his head turns to look up at like what's left of the ashes of the sorcerer, and he's like, "Yes, I did that."
You're the new Goblin chieftain. You're
Yes.
not gonna rob people. You're gonna be nice to them, and help them get through the forest. That's your new
And you-
job.
Now you
You
be the
can't be
good
evil.
Zidichio, and don't you lie.
Okay.
Listen, I want us to leave
Yes,
the world
I'll
better
be
than we
good.
found it.
I'll
right?
be good. I won't rob no more. I'll be nice to anyone who comes in
Okay.
forest.
Good. And if you do that, then there's a big turn up for you when we come back. And
I
we
don't-
will be back.
I don't-
Any time we could come back.
I don't like turnips. Scrum liked turnips.
Okay, what do you like?
Oh, Scrum.
Anything else besides turnips?
All right, we'll bring you a big bag of potatoes. But if you don't
yeah,
do what
potatoes.
we say,
Yes, potatoes are fine.
there will
I'm
be
good with
the
that.
opposite of potatoes.
Yes, potatoes good. Mhm.
Okay, all right. You get on now, and I dump him out of the bag.
Oh, thank you.
Into the river.
No, just on the ground.
Okay, thank you.
I have drawn said
We
goblin
did a
in bed.
good deed, Tamari.
He
We're
We
good
did.
people.
he-
We converted an evil Goblin. Such good
You
guy.
see, there is good in this world. You just have to believe in it a little, and sometimes kill a few
Yeah,
goblins.
and force them to
That's
act
enough
the way you want
story,
them
and we're
to.
sticking to it.
he runs off. Ah.
I hope we didn't inadvertently create some sort of religion or something.
Please check the D&D channel.
Oh boy. Goblin in a bag. Goblin in a bag.
Rip
In loving
Scrum.
memory of
In loving
Scrum.
memory.
Rip Scrum. Get wrecked, Scrum.
Aradon's just sitting by the river with Flynn and he's just shaking his head. What did I do to get into this?
Okay.
I wasted a vial of oil.
Fair enough. Yeah, that didn't really pan out, but it did extra damage.
I don't
when
think
hit
it
him
was
with a
wasted.
fireball.
It ended.
did.
The last bit of fire
Well,
damage
alright,
ended up
alright.
killing
We-
him.
We got
It
value
made
out
the
of it.
goblins
That's the
look
important
We
thing.
turned
sexier.
a goblin
Look,
spellcaster
that was teamwork,
and
okay?
immolated him to death.
Yeah, we burned a man alive today. I think,
Oh my god.
let's at the end of the day, that's what really matters. Oh no, I'm gone now. Where did I fucking go?
Oh no! All right, Tad, you
How do I come
Tad, you
back?
have a
You
vision.
just yeeted yourself.
Hold on, I got you back.
Oh boy.
You're back. You're back.
Okay.
So is there anything else around this path that is
Delicious horse meat.
noticeable? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Delicious
Just
horse meat.
evil
Anything
horse
else
meat.
around this path?
Put,
I mean,
put the horps in your horps.
The
Put
horps?
in your bag of
Horps.
holding.
it
No,
won't
no,
fit
no.
in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
It's a bag of holding.
It's,
You can't.
It's a horse and a
You can't
corpse.
fit
It's
it
a
in there.
horse.
It's too big.
All right.
I thought the bag
Oh,
of
what
holding
if we
was
need it
infinite
later?
within its space.
I'm being
Yes,
an
but
ass.
you can't fit
within it,
anything
but-
that's like bigger than the fucking bag itself. Like in the
Oh, I actually wasn't sure how big the bag was. So.
right. It's
I've
like a
heard of people
satchel.
fitting entire hot air balloons inside of one.
All right.
Because you can hold a hot air balloon to fit it
Well, yeah.
inside. Also, the fuck is a hot air balloon?
No.
Hot air balloons exist in D&D.
Like, if you wanted to chop the horse into pieces, you could fit it in a piece at a time. But no, you
I
can't.
don't really want to do that.
Are we having this
Just saying.
conversation right now?
I'm just letting you
I
know.
get in the bag of holding and close it after me.
No.
I'm
All right.
sorry,
I'm leaving.
So here's the. Besides the few goblin corpses laying around, it's just a large forest that you see so far. It's just on a pathway on the way to your destination.
All right, so we should probably just keep moving forward. these goblin assholes are just like thorn on our side for a couple
Yeah.
moments.
Also, I feel like there's definitely going to be other stuff.
Oh,
in
did
this
you
forest.
did
It
you
can't
get that
just be goblins.
farmer's soul yet?
Yeah. Did that work? out?
No, Tamari didn't manage to do anything like that.
All right.
Do what now?
All right. I see stairs. Are these like stairs up on the other side of the river? Do I spy?
It's terrain. That's the best I can do with terrain is make it like gradually go up like that. So yeah, it looks
Does
like
this look
stairs.
like the way we should go, gang?
It's wherever you guys want to
There's
go.
some cute little
Does this look
purple
like the way
mushrooms over
forward?
here. Yeah, I guess we just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Oh, so why not?
Which way is forward?
Yes, where
I
Bill
would
just joined.
assume like, yeah, there's like a path. There's like a way up,
Dookly.
like over this mountain. We just have to
So that
cross
was-
this river.
Kaboing.
Back that way.
Yeah, we're going out of the way. I don't think this is forward, but let's see what's this way.
Did I have? Oh, there I am.
Roll a perception check, Rodar.
Perception check.
Just because of where you
Stop.
stepped.
Stop.
An arousal
16.
check.
16. As you're walking, you just so happen to walk by that one tree. That tree. You managed to spot like
That
a
tree.
little stash hidden under a bunch of leaves.
Okay. I'm going to look around
Kuma.
first before I investigate the stash.
Okay, another
just
perception
to
check
make
for
sure
me,
it's
please.
not- I want to make sure it's not trapped or anything.
All right, roll another perception check for me.
Is it Is it a
A
mustache?
total of 7.
7. Right now,
Yep.
you're just too focused on the stash to really notice anything. It looks safe.
I'm thinking
All
it's
right,
that box
swag.
of drugs
I opened
from
the
It's
swag.
not mustache, it's his
Cartoon
stash.
I opened the stash.
Okay,
I
you
must
pull
ask you a question.
Say no to drugs.
you pull away all the leaves and you find like a little like makeshift twig like box underneath, and you open it up, and inside is 2 potions of healing, about 15 gold, and
Ooh.
lots of turnips.
Ooh.
Well, I guess
We're
We found the
rich.
goblin stash
treasure.
box. Yeah, we found the goblin stash.
Okay.
Crumbs.
I
Well,
we could
congratulations,
probably
we
just-
found the goblin
on.
stash.
Hang on. Give me one of those turnips.
All right. Hand over a turnip.
Walk over back to the corpse of Skrull or whatever his name is.
Scrum.
I drop, I drop a turnip on him. I place it on his chest, on his lifeless chest.
Fairly
like-
certain Scrum was the one who didn't
did-
like
you did good.
turnips.
Scrum was the one that liked the turnips. He said it
No,
several
Okay.
times. Damn it!
You went down there.
Attention
You don't know him like he knows him.
He was the best character in the show, and
You
you,
would-
killed him.
So you went down there and you paid tribute to Scrum by placing a turnip on his
paid-
chest.
I hope his
Scrum.
ghost haunts you.
You did that. Okay.
Yes,
Hold
I
on.
did that.
Oh my
Hope his
god.
goblin
Okay. All
ghost
right.
haunts you.
All right. That's fine. Go ahead. Keep going.
You know,
What?
speaking of ghosts, I had that weird
He
dream,
comes
right?
back
And I'm
to
pretty
life.
sure. I'm pretty sure there's some undead or something around here. Like it's. I know the house wasn't haunted, but like maybe there's something more we haven't seen yet. And who were those goblins working for?
I think they were just
Well,
renting.
we
it.
asked them that. I don't think that they were working for any greater power. I think we
Yeah,
shook
but
all
I
the
mean-
information we could out of them.
This forest still might have evil in it.
Sure. I think we should just assume that anything we meet is evil and not ask ourselves any questions about that.
Yeah, we'll just convert them.
by they're evil by default.
Exactly.
You know, what
anything that
if-
isn't us is evil, and we
Evil,
should kill.
evil until proven guilty.
What if
Exactly.
someone in our group is evil? Like
Yeah.
maybe it's
Let's
Aerodon.
not think.
And
Let's
we're
not think too
evil.
hard of it. Yeah. Or
And the
or
rocks
Burkus.
are evil. and the-
Burkus
the-
could.
Burkus
the
could be
trees
evil.
are evil.
That's
Burkus
true.
could be evil. You know, I could be evil. I could be evil, right?
But not good old
Now,
Professor
I could-
Tad.
I could
Professor Tad
choose-
is above
I could choose to be
reproach.
evil right now to Professor Tad.
That sounds plausible.
Uh,
I'd believe that.
it does. Roll initiative. I'm kidding.
I've been
That's
drinking
when
a
the
lot of
party
water
turned
all
on itself.
day. You don't want to pick me up.
All right. So you guys are continuing on your journey then?
This,
All right, and nothing interesting happens.
Not.
this like,
Nope.
this entire terrain looks like brownies to me.
I feel like we're missing something. Should we go back? There has to be other stuff we missed.
I
Like
are you
brownie
guys
squares.
are you guys going back and looking around in the forest, or are you going to continue your journey? What's your
It feels.
I
feels
well,
like
I figured we
just
were
rushed
still
through
looking
that.
around.
Okay.
Yeah, I
figured
didn't
we
wanna
were
leave
still
this
looking
area
around.
yet.
all right?
yeah, I
all
didn't
right. We're
wanna
still
leave
here
this
then.
area.
All right. We're still here.
Somebody,
like, is there-
God, put a whole lot of work into this beautiful world, and I think we should appreciate every square inch of it.
All right.
I want
Burkus-
to look for.
Burkus shouts, "I'll just wait here by this tree. Let me know when you get back."
Fine.
Wow,
I
that
wanna
does
look-
sound like something he would say.
Hey,
That's a
I'm
good
gonna pee on this
impression.
tree.
Isn't it?
And time for a nap.
All right.
I wanna look for
guess, I
signs
roll a-
for
yeah, roll a perception
necromancers
check. Yeah,
Signs
you
for
roll a good detection of
necromancer.
good and evil.
or hags or vampires.
Exactly. Are there any ghouls or ghosts or goblins around here?
Oh, we already took care of the goblins. There has to be
I roll
ghouls.
I roll a perception check.
The only thing left could be ghouls and ghosts. Goblins are already dead.
Dude.
Oh, okay. That's what for perception.
And you're just looking for what, like any
Gross.
sign of like.
Yeah, I'm looking for
stuff,
like undead or
things.
something. Yeah, stuff.
Something to
of
scrap
interest.
with.
We're searching. We're searching the forest for. This is a big old world.
want a
and
clue.
Who knows what's out
I want to
there,
be able
yeah.
to say jinkies.
Okay. Let me pull up my.
Maybe we can unlock a
Why
side
is there
quest.
just a ball? Oh, a turnip.
It's a
okay.
turnip,
I was
oh my
wondering what that
God.
was.
Yeah, just as I opened Discord to like look at my notes. Oh fuck's sake!
I,
Yeah,
I
their little
want that,
goblin
like,
house has to be
this
around
is
here.
this is DMCA, but I'm thinking of that music that like really like somber.
Arms of an angel.
Oh my god!
Scrum was my favorite character in the
Yeah,
show.
we need to get one of the hobbits to sing a dirge for him.
If you want, I can go back and revive him.
No, the damage is done. Let's move on.
He
Okay,
lives on in our hearts.
here's
Yeah.
here's the with a natural 20. Here's the only thing that you are able to find, Tamari. You find the corpse, the long dead corpse. It's like a skeletal remains of a farmer, like over in this corner over here, and there's nothing on him. He is except for like some tattered rag clothing. There's no gold or anything like that, but there is a crumpled, half-decayed note in his pocket.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the
Jinkies.
note and uncrumble it. Jinkies.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
does it say?
It's hard to make out, but the only thing that you can read on here, it looks like ramblings of a madman, but it says, "Still
Good,
dancing,
good.
still dancing. Why won't they let me rest?"
Ooh.
Still dancing.
Maybe
Oh.
some creepy shit happens after dark out here. Maybe like we're looking at like
Yeah.
that. If we wait around till after dark, something.
You
weird
look-
will happen.
Let's take a nap or something.
He has, I'll say
Yeah, yeah,
his
that's a good
clothing
place to
is,
set up camp.
he has like red and yellow clothing, like a vest, a red and yellow vest on.
Okay.
Is, that,
is there
like,
anything-
familiar to something we've seen before?
Nothing familiar that you've seen yet. No.
Is there anything interesting about his bones? Like any, I don't know, injury or like, how did he die?
good
Maybe.
These bones are. I'll just say that they, some of them, it's not even like a full skeleton. A lot of it is like so decayed and so old. This looks like it's like like centuries old. It's been here for a very long time.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Does the
farmers
note
in this
look equally
forest.
old?
Farmer should really
Does the
look out
note
for
look
this
equally old?
Farmers.
Does the note look equally old? Or
Yes.
does it
Yeah.
look
Like I said,
it's-
whenever Tamari picked up the note, it's falling apart in her hands as she's like picking it up.
The skeleton says he has to dance, and I think that might be a sign that someone's making these skeletons dance.
Was it a necromancer?
Could be.
The crypt of the
We still haven't
necro
found that
dancer.
guy.
It was-
Necrodancer.
Oh god, I
The
forgot
necro
about that
dancer.
game. It was the curse.
I
of
think
the
there could be
necromancer.
more clues.
All right, let's keep searching. Let's keep going in this way.
I'm gonna say
Let's keep looking.
I'm gonna say with a nat 20. She rolled a nat 20. I'm gonna say with the nat 20, everywhere in this forest, that's the only thing that you found.
Oh.
Aw.
Just to save you
Yeah,
some
seems alright.
time.
Yeah, that
Thank
seems
you.
about
We
it.
Okay.
appreciate that. That's fine. Do we want to wait here after dark to see if something happens? Or just
I
keep
don't want you to
moving?
have to walk around every corner of their map and be like, I want to roll perception. I'll be like, you don't find anything. I want to roll
Fair
perception.
enough,
You don't
fair
find
enough,
anything.
yeah.
You know.
We do the doodle
Maybe
little
the-
little like Batman
maybe the
like
next-
spinning thing.
Let's move on.
Maybe the necrodancer's in the next map.
Welcome back.
Are you done? I was standing by this tree.
Oh,
All right.
Tree. This tree is really cool.
Is the necrodancer
I really like
in his
trees.
corpse?
It's the necrodancer and his horse.
The mystery of the undead horse. Like it's no. As soon as we leave the area, the camera pans back to the horse and it like sits up with glowing eyes. Burn.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you guys are leave and you continue on your way to Calvinwald, which is about another, I guess, day travel. As you are nearing the town, let me go ahead and pull you all in here real quick. Hold on. Why are you coming in hidden?
Just, I'm glad we're moving on. I'm glad we're moving on. I didn't want to beat a dead horse.
Of horps.
Of
Sorry.
corpse, of corpse.
I had one more in me.
All right. Now, as you guys are nearing Calvinwald, you hear music, you smell food, you see decorations as if you're arriving during a very vibrant festival. The entire town is colorful, full of joy. People are laughing and dancing and drinking and singing. And you have just entered the town of Calvinwald. Welcome. What do you do from here?
Party time!
Dan-
Let's get funnel cakes.
Yes. Time.
Dancing, huh?
A chance for me to pull some sort of 1920s era con. Perfect.
We had a convention.
Oh my
Do
god.
we see people?
Oh yeah, you see people all around. There's people dancing, there's people chattering and laughing and drinking and
All right, my
Let's
kind of
find out
town,
what's going
drinking.
All right. I find a place to post up and just like start doing Professor Tad's like doing like wizard magic tricks, basically.
wizard magic
Is
tricks.
this the wait? I'm sorry. Was this the town that we were supposed to go to?
Yes.
Or I'm trying to.
Yep, this is it.
Okay,
This is
all right.
Calvinwald. This is where you were told that a pulsing stone that bared a similar resemblance to the shards that you talked about was located.
All right. Oh,
I'm
cool.
gonna
Can I
approach
do a
this,
performance
local right
thing?
here and ask what the celebration is.
Sure, give me just a minute. What were you doing, Tad?
I rolled a nat 20 on performance. I'm just doing like magic tricks, trying to like draw a crowd.
Okay, you're doing magic tricks. Everybody around you kind of looks and like claps, but they don't really like move from their positions or gather around. They continue cheering and happily singing, and they look at what you're doing. They clap, and then they look back to their ones that they're talking to and continue talking. What you're asking what the celebration is about, Rogar?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, this guy, he is also very happily working the fields, and he looks at you and he says, the harvest was bountiful this year, just like last year, and the year before that, and the year before that.
Oh,
That's
sounds very consistent.
unusual.
That sounds great. Hey,
Well, good on you. Enjoy the harvest.
Am I getting any money for my performance?
No.
Damn.
no.
Not even with a nat 20?
didn't
Not even with a nat 20?
Not
Yeah.
even with a nat
Have you tried
20.
twerking or something?
They didn't like gather
Fuck is
around you.
twerking?
No, you
People are
shake your little
weird.
booty.
You know,
People are
it's when a
strange.
You know what?
toad is working.
Forget I asked.
Mm. All right then. On we
Varus.
go.
Yes.
Varus, amidst all the music and celebrating, you catch the sound of a very extremely familiar tune, one only you and one other person knew. You see a fox-skinned fellow lounging beneath a crooked apple tree, strumming a lute, and he's humming a tune. And he tilts his head at you, and he smiles exactly like someone you used to know.
Where's he at?
Oh, hold on. He disappeared on my screen.
Did Aerodon fuse with his ferret?
No, I'm just walking alongside.
I don't know where he went. Pretend he's there. Pretend he's here. He
I'm having a
disappeared.
Burkus moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was this guy, like this guy right here, because it's like this guy had a loot, right? Or am
Yeah,
I-
but no.
saying
I
wrong?
was. It was meant to be like around here, but it was a little
Oh.
a little foxton guy sitting here, but he
Ah.
disappeared, and I can't seem to find him. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Use your
no.
imagination.
Oh,
Use
no.
D&D imagination.
I don't want to use my imagination.
I'm having some psychic.
No,
I'm a visual learner.
he tilts his head as he sees you and smiles exactly like someone you used to know. What do you do?
Varus kind of recoils for a sec and then tries to rush over to them.
Okay. You do so. They're still there, strumming the lute. Nobody
I
else.
kind of whisper. I kind of hiss a whisper.
Uh-huh.
How do you know that?
Okay.
That there's somebody that I used
This
to
minstrel
know.
looks at you and says, "You've come far for nothing, haven't you? Ah, but isn't nothing sometimes worth the song?" He looks at you sadly again.
Varus,
Looks at you sadly and says, "You shouldn't be here. He's still waiting, still under his leash. But you..." Like kind of cuts off. He's like looking left. He's looking to his left and right. And right now he's silent.
Varus kind of shrinks a little
Mm-hmm.
and pulls up her hood
Okay.
uncomfortably.
He whispers something to you. I'll send it to you in the chat. And then right after he whispers that to you, he runs off and vanishes into this house here.
Wow, what a normal interaction.
Yeah, hey Varus, who was that guy?
Actually, nobody else saw him.
Oh, okay. Oh, never
Nobody else
mind.
saw.
Okay.
Never mind.
Fair
Alright.
enough.
I
fair
didn't.
enough.
I didn't.
Varus?
I didn't see
Who are
him,
you
but I'm
talking
just
to?
like, you all good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Perfectly fine.
Hmm.
As I hurry and scurry and catch up with everyone else,
Okie doke.
glancing nervously at the house.
Okay.
It's a
I wanna
Shrek
be
and
like-
Fiona over here.
Yeah, I was. I was gonna say that. I'm scribbling on like a piece of paper. Do I have like a piece of paper and like something to write with?
I want to drink.
Sure.
I'm gonna celebrate with these folks. Like,
Apples. I
Okay.
need to pick up some from the market, if there's any.
I want to like write about necromancers and vampires and stuff, and like see if anyone knows anything. I'm like hand out flyers, but I need some way to magically duplicate them, or maybe I just go up and show the flyer to people.
Okay. Are you walking up to like
I'm-
these folks here and asking them about it or something? Or these people?
Yeah, I'm just going around asking people. Have you seen anything with necromancers or vampires or ghosts, ghouls,
Professor Tad's
goblins?
gonna move away from this.
Okay,
Feels like
when you
we're
go up
taking
there,
it to
Tamari,
ourselves.
one of them looks at you and says, "Oh, you're just in time for the parade. You don't want to miss the parade." And there, the person standing next to him says, "Here, have a pear tart. They're fresh from the oven, always fresh." They don't actually offer you anything. They're just kind of
Seem way
standing
too
there.
Nice.
No, that's okay. I want to know about ghosts and necromancers. I don't want your tart. Did I get any more information?
Ghosts.
I'm gonna go up to somebody and just ask them like where the nearest bar is.
Bar. Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Bar. We don't have a bar in this town, but you can go visit the mayor. He might have a drink for you.
It's a dry county.
Yeah, my eyes go wide and I'm like, oh fuck this town.
Yeah, this sounds like not a good town for me and Bilge. Yeah. All right.
At the
When
very
you,
least, a
this-
market.
Tamari, when you start saying no, I just want to know about necromancers or whatever, the person responds, why would you want to spoil such a lovely day with strange talk? Tell you what, go grab a candied apple and come sit by the fire. The dances will begin any moment now.
Dances will begin. Haven't you
Okay.
been dancing?
Can I roll
I walk
insight
away.
on this?
I'm gonna start to like move a little bit towards Varus and just say like, hey, remember that weird note we saw in the woods?
Yeah, dancing.
Oh
Yeah, I was
yeah,
gonna
these guys
roll
are
ins-
kind of like sussy bacchus.
I
Mhm.
was wondering if I could roll insight into that, see if these guys are under any sort of influence.
Go ahead and roll an insight check for me, Eridon.
Fuck. 7.
A 7. Everything seems happy and beautiful to you. You're just kind of like, oh, it's so nice.
I want to
Oh.
do an insight check.
Okay.
I very
You
much
can't all
like
roll an
to
insight
visit.
check once one fails. All right, go
Oh.
for it, Tamar.
That is exactly
rolled
what could happen outside of
19.
combat.
All right, 19. When you were talking to that fellow earlier, words feel layered. Something else might be speaking through this individual.
So I have a question. I have a question because I just saw this in my my character sheet.
Okay.
So I have additional sense types,
Yes.
and there's passive perception and passive insight. Is that something I can do without rolling?
That is something that is done without rolling, but that's if I need you to, like, if I have something that requires your passive perception or passive
Oh.
insight, then I'll ask
Okay,
you
so
what.
it,
Yeah.
okay, so it's not something that I can look at and go like, I request passive perception or
Yeah.
something like that.
I mean,
Mm.
something.
All right,
Something.
never mind,
I'll
never
just say
mind.
this. I mean, fair enough. Something seems odd. Like everyone's a little too happy. Obviously, it's a little strange considering how everyone's acting. But other than that, you can't really tell what's going on.
I
Yeah, this
think we
place is
should
gi-
go
this
to the
place is giving me the
mayor's.
creeps.
Okay. So this
maybe
has been
we
happening.
should talk to this mayor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So while this has been happening, Professor Ted is trying to set up like a shell game on the main square.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I see where you went. You're
Using
up at
my
the main.
mage
Professor
hand to,
Ted-
like
Look, Professor Tad is craving attention, and these villagers
Yeah,
are
Professor
not giving
Tad,
it to him.
shell game.
Actually-
I'm trying to scam people here. I want to scam people.
When you come up here, you feel a slight energy pulse from the center of the town square, but you don't really think
Hot
much
crowd,
of it.
hot crowd.
Yes, exactly. So you set up a shell game, and you're like calling out to everybody to join you.
Try your luck against the frogs. Game of chance. Come up and be a winner. Can you decide which of the 3 cups has your fortune inside? Whoa! And I'm moving it with like my mage hand that nobody could see.
Most everyone here ignores you. They're all just kind of dancing and happily cheering and still drinking. And
Weirdos.
whenever you do call out, this one turns to you and says, Calvinwald welcomes you. The celebration never ends. And continues talking.
Yes, and the most celebratory thing you could do is play a game of chance.
persistent, isn't he?
I haven't seen you before. Are you from the next village over?
I am a traveling harlequin peddling my wares.
We're all so happy, so very, very happy, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, these guys don't
Incredibly
seem
so.
evil or.
They don't seem to care that I'm just, promoting gambling in the middle of town.
Nobody seems to mind.
Alright.
You should go speak to the mayor. He's
Alright,
just
just
up that
walk up and
direction.
Just walk up and take the reach into his pocket. What do I find?
Starting to wonder if meeting this mayor is actually going to like.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Yeah. No, I'm not even trying to hide. I'm just snatching whatever I can. Just smiling at him and being like, friends! And then reaching into his pocket.
Where is the place that they're pointing out where the mayor is? Is it like here? Or
He's
where is
pointing
it?
you up this direction, up to the giant house, basically up this way.
Okay.
You reach into his pocket, not even trying to hide it, huh? You reach into his pocket. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
There's nothing in there.
I'm smiling.
You're smiling. He looks down at you and he smiles back at you just as wide and says, "All things dance in time, my child, but some dances they must never stop."
All right. These guys are fucking weirdos. Yeah, sure, whatever. Bye. All right. Guys, these people are fucking weirdos.
I just love how he didn't even finish the sentence.
They don't even give a shit if you try and steal from them.
It's just like this-
These guys are like being controlled by some sort of like cult or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here.
Don't
They're
drink the
pushing us
Kool-Aid.
towards the mayor.
I'm not going in there. I'm not going into a place with these guys that we can't. I'm gonna go to a second location with these freaks.
Are you afraid they'll steal some from you?
Ah, you hear
No,
like
but they'll make us drink the Kool-Aid.
you guys see like you're right at the very entrance of like the mayor's like residence, and he's like over here waving at you, and he's like, "Welcome, newcomers."
Uh-huh.
Keep our distance.
Yeah, you guys can
Please.
go in there. but
Please
I'm
don't
not
be
going
a
in.
stranger. Come in and have something to eat. Have drinks.
All right, I'm the backup. I'm staying out
Okay.
here.
All right.
So I'm gonna
let's
like
let's
I'm
fail
just gonna like
forward.
take. I'm gonna take
Hello,
most of the
daughter.
group, and I'm just gonna like whisper to them, "Don't eat anything."
Anything, yeah, or drink anything.
What do you say, Rodar? Or-
Greetings, sir. We're new to your lovely little town. What are you celebrating?
Sure. Give me just a minute. And Tamari, what were you just about to say?
Oh, I was just gonna make a joke about Eridon trying the food. It's got the iron stomach.
Okay.
I don't know what you're
So-
talking about.
He looks at you, Rodar, and he's like, "Ah, yes. Well, we are a harvest town, and we always have such beautiful, bountiful harvests. And, you know, it just never stops. Everybody celebrates. Everybody dances. We dance when the bells chime. We always dance when the bells chime. Please come in. Have some food. Have a drink."
Shit.
No.
Professor Tad is just like trying to blend into the crowd and not and avoid attention. I'm just gonna walk behind this wall and sort of try
Or
and stay hidden.
roll a stealth check.
Yeah, just sort of like slip off, like casually walk off, like haha, beautiful, and then just walk into an alley or something.
I love it. All right.
Stealth check, yeah. I get +6 on stealth check, so heck yeah.
While he's rolling that, what is everybody else doing?
17.
Yeah, you're hidden.
I'm really just. I feel like I just need to like keep an eye out because this place is creeping me out.
He tur-
You
Yeah,
know,
I'm
this
like-
kind
I
of
need,
reminds
like-
me
He turns around and waves at you all. He's like, oh, what are you standing there for? Come in, have a drink. Have something to eat. We've got plenty. The harvest was fantastic this year, just like last year.
It might be hag magic. They're really good at illusion.
Is that table talk, or
Or a
are you whispering
necromancer.
that to them?
I'm just whispering that to Bilge.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, it could be anything.
Yeah, just be on your
Um,
guard.
Could be,
Yeah, you
yeah.
won't
I
learn
like
anything by
that.
standing around.
That big pillar that was on the right of us, like that we passed. Was there any vibes that we were getting off of that?
There was a slight pulse of energy coming from that. Actually, Bilge, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
What was my sorry, I gotta go back to my thing here. Perception +3. Come on, big roll. What did I get? Fucking A. Sorry. Oh, come on. All right, I just rolled a 1.
Okay. Bilge, you're too upset that they don't have drinks in this town, and also creeped out. So
Yeah.
being creeped out and
All right,
with
good for
the
me.
with the addition of not having a drink in a while, you're very upset. But
Yeah, I am grumpy.
Anyone else-
I'm fucking upset.
because everybody passed by it, do you want? I'll just. Anybody else want to do a perception check? Because everybody walked by the town square.
Sure. 15.
15. All right.
21.
21. All right.
Ooh.
Tamari.
— 15.
Okay. Tad, did you want to roll perception as well?
Yeah, sure.
I see Tad reach for a glass of drink, and then I
16.
slap it out of his hand.
All right. Everybody
I'm not
else.
with you guys. I
basically-
slipped away.
Yeah, basically everybody else noticed that right in the center, in that statue, was a pulsing stone, and it looked exactly like the shards that you're all carrying.
They're not gonna let us just take that though. All right. So while they're doing this thing, can I give you like an overtime thing where Tad is creeping a destination that he can slowly be making his way to?
Sure,
can tell
and
me if
also
anything
it's in
happens.
the stone. By the way, the shard is embedded in the statue. It's not like just floating there or
Right.
anything.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
all right, but
I can turn the thing to liquid if necessary. But
while
we need to
you're
do that.
yeah, where are you sneaking off to? What are you doing?
I want to sneak my way across the back of the house and
Okay.
peer through the windows as I'm going there, and then when I get to like right under this window, I'm gonna attempt to scale the wall.
Okay. There is a window that you can look through, but are you wanting to climb up to the roof right now?
I'm looking through the window on my way there.
Okay. All right. Well, when you peer through the window, I'm not even gonna have you roll for it, but you peer through the window. It looks relatively calm. It's just an empty room. Yeah, that room
Okay,
there
now-
that you looked into, there's like a ladder that leads up to the attic. So
Okay, well I'm gonna try and crawl up this wall here and make my way to that attic window.
okay, what is everybody else doing while he does that? Roll a acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatics check, you got it.
Yeah, and everybody else, what are you guys doing?
I'm like, because I guess the
18.
mayor just walked into the house.
Yeah, he's trying to lead everybody in.
right.
Yeah,
Is that what
he
he did?
says. Yeah, he's like, "Come in, come
Yeah,
have a
and I'm
drink,
like-
come have food."
I'm like I'm grumpy. I'm grumpy as fuck.
Okay,
I'm sensing something really creepy about this place. I
okay,
see the mayor go into the house, and I'm just kind of thinking it's like the moment we walk into that house, something bad's gonna happen. I can feel it in my plums. I feel like
Plums.
this place has no beer. There's something wrong here.
We should set it on fire,
So-
Bilge.
Table talk, yeah. Sleeping and drinking and eating are all off the table here until we figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I'm just like slowly.
If you
lifting
guys need
stuff.
anything to
like-
eat, I've got more than enough supplies in my own pack.
Yeah, it has been a while, so we do have foods. We're not
Been a
starving.
while.
No, I would assume that like our trip, we're not really starving or anything, right? Or is that,
Right.
like,
You've been consuming like
something that
rations
we
and
need
stuff like
keep
that.
in
Yeah.
control of?
I mean, you're fine right now. Yeah. But
Okay.
what are you doing? Are you
Are you guys
following him
hesitating
in?
at the door
Yeah.
or going inside?
I am
Sure,
going
I'll-
to follow in.
Okay.
All right, I'm behind Rogar. Let's do this.
He leads you in, and he stops in the kitchen, and you see it's a brightly lit kitchen. I know it doesn't look brightly lit in the game, but lighting is hard in this game. It's a brightly lit kitchen, and there's a big table with lots of really delicious looking foods and breads and mugs full of drink, and it's very vibrant. What are you laughing at?
I look
I
over at
rolled an
the
18
table.
on the climbing the wall.
All right, yeah, you climb up just fine.
I'm
Read.
like,
Go
I'm
ahead.
looking around,
Sure. You
like trying to like.
you looking around?
It's like I'm not paying attention to any of the food on the table, even though it does look very delicious.
Okay.
I'm like,
Why don't you?
Like-
Okay,
I need a mug
Bilge.
of beer though.
Bilge, roll a
Yeah.
perception check for me. And you're so irritated.
All right, another perception.
Roll a
check.
perception check with advantage.
Yeah, I'm with advantage. Okay.
with advantage.
So so that means I just like roll twice and get the higher number.
Yep,
right?
that's correct. That's
Okay.
correct.
All right. So 12 and 19. So I'm gonna go with 19.
Yeah, absolutely. So 19 plus what? 1, I think? Or
Oh no. It was already plus 3, so it was like
Oh, got
16
it.
plus 3.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so 19. Yeah,
Mhm.
when you were like peering through the kitchen, which is over here, by the way. When you were peering through the
Hmm.
kitchen, the food
Okay.
it looks delicious. It looks absolutely stunning
Mm.
in there. But Bilge, something smells awful.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't smell good at all. All right, Tad,
Ugh.
what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm trying to look through the window, and then if I see
Oh, this
nothing
window here?
preventing me from entering, yeah, I want to enter the window.
Sure. The windows is got like it has a window pane on it, keeping it's closed. But like when you
All right,
push on
can
it,
I
I'll
jimmy
say
it
when
open with my
I'll-
thieves' tools.
you try to jimmy it open, it just kind of goes like opens.
Bingo! I'm in quietly to myself.
It's your
Okay.
type.
What do I see?
So you're climbing into the window? I'm gonna put you up there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You are up in the attic right now. Right now, all you see is a bunch of rows of empty beds. It's clean looking up here. There's like old like sacks of like grain and oats and stuff like that. Other than that, it is empty.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a perception check. Anyhow, do my due diligence.
Sure.
I'll make that an investigation check because I get a better thing for that. 10.
10. Yeah.
Mhm.
When you're like kind of walking around the attic a little bit, you kind of like stumble a little bit. You don't know why. There's nothing on the floor,
With my
but you
silent shoes.
yeah, even with your silent shoes, like you kind of stumbled a little bit. You didn't make noise, but you just stumbled a little bit, and you're like, huh. That's it. Other than that, there doesn't seem
I reach
anything.
down and touch the.
You
I
feel
reach down and touch where I tripped.
you feel of the wooden floor.
I feel around like I'm looking for a contact lens.
Sure, it's you're feeling the wooden floor.
So I just
It's a
tripped on
splinter.
the wooden floor.
Yeah, that apparently.
Okey-doke. I'm going to listen and lie in wait defensively with my
Okay.
weapons drawn.
All right, fine. All right, everybody else, what are you doing?
Uh,
Have some food, some
um,
drink. What are you doing standing there? Eat.
I want
I-
to. Go ahead.
Sorry, I wanted to just kind of like, because I'm close to Varus. You told me that I smell something and it's something bad. Is it like, is it like a familiar smell? Do I know what that smell is?
It's familiar enough. It's, it smells like rotting old food.
Can
okay,
I?
so it smells like rotting food.
Or death. Another way you could put that is death.
Can I? Can I cast Detect Good and Evil?
Yes.
To provide some cover for Tamari while she's doing that, I am going
Why am I
to
wrong?
step in front of her and try to engage the mayor in conversation about the spread, and play up my best "I ain't from around here" type of vibes, and ask him to
Mhm.
explain this, what he's prepared for us, because this all looks absolutely amazing. Stall for time.
What are you
Yeah,
spreading
yeah,
for the
what-
mayor?
Ah, yes. Don't you just love the music here? It never stops. It mustn't stop. Yes. Tamari, you detected good and evil?
Yeah. The location of an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of yourself.
Within 30 feet? Ooh. Okay, yeah. Literally 30 foot away. Does it say, does that spell tell you exactly what direction, like, that is?
No. It says you can also
That
sense whether
sounds-
the hollow spell is active, if active there, and if so, where. But it can be blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, thin sheet of lead.
Like a Superman.
Like Superman.
You have X-ray vision, but you can't look through steel, huh?
So what did the good and evil check reveal?
The good and evil check reveals 1
Did-
singular undead.
Yeah. Okay. I think we found
And
our.
she gets really
this is who we've been
excited.
chasing. Yeah, this
And
is
she's
the
like,
one who escaped us.
I knew it! I freaking knew it! And she points at the mayor. What are you hiding, necromancer?
Oh god.
Very loudly.
So much for the element of surprise.
He looks at you and he
Huh.
blinks. He pauses and he blinks slowly, and he goes, "Now that's a silly question, isn't it? Why would you want to spoil such a lovely day with such strange talk? Grab some
God,
food.
He's
Enjoy
out of
yourself."
control,
Liar!
too.
She goes up and grabs him
It's
and starts
not-
shaking him.
While you're
Don't
doing
think
that,
it's
yeah,
him,
you
but
start shaking
something
him.
around us.
You're sitting there shaking him. He is still all grin, just looking at you and being like, "Please don't sour the mood."
Can I slap him?
Yeah, you can.
All right, I slap him.
All right. You slap the mayor, and he his head goes.
Slap in your
And he
face.
and
Slap in your face.
he turns his head back to you slowly, and kind of blinks, still the same grin, and he's like, "There's no need to be a sourpuss now. Eat, enjoy this festivities."
We need to get out of here now.
All right. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Good. I cast detect magic. I'm within 30 feet, right? I'm within 30 feet of the mayor.
Where are you?
Yeah.
I don't.
He's
I'm
in
in
the
the
attic. Yeah, he's in the
I
attic.
think he's in the wall.
The
All
attic.
right, I come downstairs.
He's in the
I just
wall.
come downstairs. Ah, yes, of course. And I'm smoking a pipe. The mystery reveals itself.
Hold on, I'll get you down there.
Fuck, did you get
Where'd
that
you get the
pipe?
pipe
Give it back.
Options for Aerodon. No, don't get addicted to the
There you go.
pipe, Tad. Just
Yeah.
say
Tad just like bursts the door behind you all.
Alright,
Ah,
I place
yes.
my hands on the mayor's forehead.
Oh, you walk all the way in.
Yeah, like hold the man still. I put my hand on his head and I detect whatever any spells or enchantments or anything or magical effects happening to him. I can tell if the effect was created by a spell,
is-
and I learned the spell.
It
school
is.
of
You
magic.
are looking at an illusion right now, an illusion spell.
Okay. The guy
For
doesn't
God's
exist.
sakes, I take my axe and I slice it on his head.
I don't know it. Wait, hold on. I don't
Whoa.
think that I don't know if that's the type of
Whoa.
illusion we're talking. He could just be glamored. I don't think that means that the guy doesn't exist.
We
Right, Skid?
smell.
He's not. He
death.
exists. He's just being glamored of some kind.
I-
right? He's illusion
Did
magic
you-
is affecting him.
I rolled a 19
Okay, so you're going through with it. Yeah.
plus 4 to hit.
Bilge swings his axe
Wow.
at the mayor, and he vanishes. But
Oh,
now,
what?
Burkus is standing outside, and he's like, "Guys,
Huh. Oh.
Yes, Burkus.
guys.
Let us find out.
didn't the
what
mayor go in with you guys?"
what the-
Yeah.
And you guys walk out, the
Yes,
mayor's
he
standing
did.
back where he was.
Okay.
That's
Fuck.
all kinds
we're
of
in.
fucked up.
We're in an illusion. We're trapped in a spell.
Oh, sorry, he
All
was
of this
standing
is-
here.
This whole
Sorry.
town doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
Varus, can you
This-
dispel
we're
this?
we're under an illusion right now.
Hmm?
If I'm using detect magic, do I see any aura around
Yep.
ourselves?
Ever since you've been here, everything has seemed a little, I guess, more colorful than it should. Odd,
It's those damn mushrooms Burkus found.
right? Yeah.
Everything's too happy. Everything's too happy. There's no beer.
The mayor turns to you and he's like, you must have enjoyed your meal. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Have you seen the heart of the harvest? True gift from the skies, wouldn't you say? It's been in the square since, oh goodness, since the beginning, I suppose.
Push him away.
He gets pushed. He's like, no need to be rude there, kind sir. Go enjoy the festivities.
This
Right,
guy
so
is
we-
meant to
I
mislead
have a
us.
feeling-
Nothing he says is of value.
Okay,
bud.
so what did he say? Like the heart of the town or something?
Yeah, he said. Yeah, to repeat what he
Yeah.
said, he
Or
said,
what-
"Have you seen the heart of the harvest? A true gift from the skies, wouldn't you say? It's been in the square since, oh goodness, since the beginning, I suppose. I can't imagine a festival without it."
The guy doesn't
I'm
exist.
looking
Why
at
would
this
whoever
thing.
set up this illusion tell us anything helpful? Table talk.
Gonna be drawing us to the
Yeah.
center here for a reason. Probably to put us under.
It's-
I
attack.
say
it's a
we burn it.
It's missing. Right. No, we should.
Leave-
When that bell rings, we're gonna be hypnotized too. We need to get the fuck
wait,
out
so
of
we
here
need-
before, or out of the break this illusion.
Wait,
before the
bell?
rings.
Yeah.
He said when the bell rings,
What
everyone
bell?
dances and feels ecstasy.
Yeah. Have we seen any?
It
Oh,
said that when we
where?
first
Where's
got
the
here.
bell?
They said
Are
that
we
when they
putting
first
wool
got
in our
here.
ears again?
I couldn't find
I
a
again,
bell in game,
if I
but pretend that there is like
Oh.
a town bell like right here,
okay.
but nobody's near
Okay.
it.
Do I
It's
see a
just
glow
sitting
coming
there.
from around us with the detect magic?
Uh,
Can
you
I-
detect a
and-
glow around the entirety of the town.
Okay, all right, and I know it's illusion. It's all illusion magic.
It's all an illusion. Like you detect an illusion, but you're not sure like quite exactly what's going on. Everybody's still
All right,
dancing
does any part
happily.
of it look
Is there like a stone in the center of the town or something?
Yeah, I mentioned before when you guys all ran by this statue, you see
Yeah,
a
it's this
piece of
thing.
the sigil shard embedded in this
Ah.
statue.
Real.
Okay, we'll just
That
have
ain't
Bill
real.
throw Tad up there and grab it. I mean, it's that easy. We run.
I mean, you don't have
Fine,
to-
I
you don't-
liquefied the statue. I turned it to liquid. I can change stone or earth into liquid. I just
Yeah.
liquefy the stone. And let the shiny thing flow out.
We
Skid?
can we
How
Yes.
like
big
hold the
is
bell or something?
'Cause
I'll
I'm thinking
liquefy
of
that
taking
next,
my
don't worry.
bedroll and wrapping it around the bell's clapper so it can't ring.
Oh, that's
It's
smart.
That's
It's
a
a
great idea.
pretty large bell, but I mean, you'd be able to fit like your bed wrap around it if you wanted to do that.
He means the clapper.
Yeah,
He's gonna
that's-
like go
that's what I'm gonna
inside
try
the
to
bell and
do.
just stuff it in there.
Effectively, yeah. I want to try.
No, that's
to,
what I know. That's what I know. That's what he meant.
And also check to see what the reaction of those around us is to this. Do they care, or are they just going to continue their illusory party?
Yeah,
can't hurt us,
they're not even looking at you. They're just dancing, drinking,
Yeah.
cheering.
Okay,
Somebody
so
real
laughing.
is here. There's a real undead thing that we've detected, and it's somewhere
But
here.
we don't know
but
where
we
it
don't know
is.
who it is, or who it is. It could be invisible to us. It
Okay,
might
so
not even
just
be
in
one of these
case,
people.
I'm going to tie my bedroll around the clapper of the bell, and I am going to grab it with both hands and try to physically resist it if this thing tries to ring.
Okay,
Okay.
you
And
reach
I'm gonna
your
liquefy the statue in the main. center
sure.
and wait
I'm
for
gonna
the
say,
stone to flow.
Rogar, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You successfully wrap like your bedroll around the dinger of the bell, and nobody
Okay.
seems to care. Nobody's watching you. The bell doesn't try to ring. Nothing like that. You're trying to liquefy the statue and get the sigil shard to fall.
If it's not an illusion, if it really exists, and this statue is made of real stone, it should melt at my spell.
Yep, it
No.
starts melting. It melts away, and the
And
sigil
waiting
stone,
for whatever is inside to flow out.
the sigil stone doesn't fall. Rather, it kind of floats up, and give me just a second. The chat's being
Chat is helping.
A little rambunctious.
all right. So
Being slambunctious. Uh-oh.
give me just a minute.
I think I just broke the illusion.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to get everybody into the position that they were standing in before I blah blah blah, you know. I was trying to keep tabs on where everyone was standing.
Keep tads.
That's not foreboding at all.
Yeah.
All right, are you guys still on the
It'd be
screen
better
looking
that
at
we see this
are you
place
guys
for
still-
what it is.
Are you guys still looking at the town square right now from where you're sitting, even though there's
it
like
says
a
waiting on
Mhm.
G.
Yeah, I know it says waiting,
yeah.
but okay. So once you
Mhm.
that statue melts. Hold on, I have the statue in this part, so I'm gonna actually get rid of it because it should be melted at this point.
You melted the statue.
Yep, the statue is completely melted. When that happens, you guys just kind of notice like your vision starts getting blurry.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Your illusions have
Oh.
been broken, evildoers. Come out and face us and face justice. You'll
Okay,
pay for
so
the
this
lives
is-
you've destroyed here.
So-
Guys?
Where
slightly different.
where everyone was standing before and dancing are corpses. Old, rotting, decaying corpses, dust, bones, bone dust. all kinds of stuff like that.
Stomp out the skeleton.
Like, look up-
Guess there is no market.
The
I
Your
turn
illusions
around,
have been
I look
dispersed.
at Tamari. I look at Tamari and go like,
the sigil shard lifts.
I told you.
The sigil shard lifts up. Don't move, please.
Huh.
Into the
Oh,
air,
sorry.
and a flash of light.
Yeah. I'm looking at the sigil shard because I was waiting for it to come out.
When suddenly,
Oh, just flies. Whoa.
Oh,
What?
a
the hell is that?
terrifying undead demon of sorts appears in front of everyone in a flash. Very angry, looking around.
Dokali.
You've destroyed my festival. You're all going to die. And that's where we're
will
gonna-
die. You destroyed this town and the people with their lives.
And that is where we're going to
was-
end tonight's session.
oh.
dun dun dun.
Yeah,
Uh,
Burkus needs to be a
no,
part
he
of
face
this.
summoned a
justice,
demon.
evildoer. They didn't summon a fucking demon. This
More
demon
like he
killed all
destroyed
these
his
people.
spell.
Imagine him
This
coming
demon
back and
hasn't
be like,
coming.
what the hell happened?
Oh, he knew you were here. He was watching us the whole time. He wanted us to fall into his trap and die and end up like these people.
So, I'm not gonna. You
talking
obviously
about
know.
Burkus or the demon?
You obviously know now that this all was an illusion. Like, if you want to, you can zoom out, look at the rest of the town. I made 2 versions of this
Mhm,
town,
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
I-
really cool.
where
It's
everybody,
crazy. Yeah,
where-
it looks neat.
where
Silent
everybody
Hill.
was standing, is also a corpse. Like everyone that was dancing, like the bard,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the mayor, he's up on
Yep.
his stairway. Yeah, I was trying real hard to make
That
this
was
a
good.
really
No, that
Were
was
the
good.
illusions? Were the
Cool.
illusions were the illusions that we were talking to their ghosts, or were they things that the demon created?
we'll find out next
I figure
time.
it's the-
I guess so.
I'm
yeah.
gonna say,
Yeah.
remember when Tamari
Yes.
was talking to one of them? Remember how I said the conversation felt layered? So
Yeah.
someone is
Yeah.
talking through them. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that yeah, it's like the ghosts being controlled by this
They were trying to help us. They were trying to
Necromancy.
help us
So,
however
like
they could.
ogres.
demon.
So
They're like ogres,
they
yeah.
have
Like
layers.
ogres.
They've got
Layers.
layers. Yes, they've got layers.
Yeah, they couldn't outright
this
just
is
tell us
great.
to destroy the statue, but
Did you like that,
guided us in
Tamari?
that direction.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get to use
That was
so
good.
many new spells.
Yeah, this demon's gonna get wrecked.
So that that is the end of this session. I thought that would be a good spot to end it.
Yeah. Press F
Yeah,
for
this is a good
scrum.
spot.
Press F for scrum.
Scrum.
Now that you're
That was
standing
fun.
there, Rogar, the bell that you tried to wrap the thing around is just in the floor. It's not actually in one piece. It's all crumbled on the ground.
That was a nice thought, but
I wonder if this is related to the necromancer or whatever we ran into at the Moonfall
Oh.
Temple.
That's what I was saying when I was in the attic. I was like, "This is the guy. This is
Yeah.
100% the dude we've been chasing."
Yeah.
Maybe if we had killed him before, he wouldn't have murked this entire town. But we've got a chance to stop him now.
Yeah, I don't know if we could have back then.
No, it's,
So
No,
This
we
guy
fucked
looks like
that
a
up. We
menace.
fucked that up.
I'll just
Yeah,
say
he's
that
not- he does
I'm not
not
going
look
to tell
like a
you
good
everything.
guy.
I'll just say that I had some plans. This is
Mm.
you would have met him earlier, but you're meeting him now. So, but
Sorry.
Alright.
It is
had
the
you
guy.
had you
Yeah.
met him earlier, might not have been as tough. We'll say that. All right, everybody. Thank you guys. So
oh
much.
no.
I gotta remember to write down legendary actions and everything for next time. Da-da-da.
Oh no, it's a
Oh
boss.
God, this is our first real boss. if he's got
Good
legendary
luck,
actions.
everybody. Next week.
while
I-
you were out there leveling up, I too was also leveling
Killed a
up.
whole
I
town.
too was also leveling up.
It absorbed the souls of an entire town.
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say. Nah, I'll save it for next time. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining
Aw.
chat. I hope you guys enjoyed the
That was
stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the session tonight. It was fun showing you guys. I've been working
Yeah,
on
it was
this.
great.
I've been working on this little story for a long time. The never ending festival is what I called it. And I was like, yes, this is good. This is good.
And we always love seeing your fan art and stuff, guys. So
Yeah,
please share it with us. if
that's
you
great.
can
If you
on
have any
the
fan art, please
adventure.
share. Yeah, that's awesome that there's even fan art at all. So you guys are great.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been thinking of collecting all the art that we've done and that everyone's done into a little zine, a little mini
Oh,
zine.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I wanna see.
hmm So should we save the surprise for virtually till the next time?
I'll tell him that he should watch this episode if he wants to catch up. We're gonna go ahead and raid into Sour Plum because she's holding her late birthday marathon. She's playing Sonic Adventure 2 all day today, so we'll raid into her.
Oh, okay.
Go say hi to Sour Plum Wine for me, everybody. Hope you guys all had fun. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Bye.